Don't you like it when they make you wait a long time? Ooh, hello. Wonk. Can you see I did like no live stream setup before this? You know what we need? We need some lights. We need some lights, baby. Bum 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 ba da bum bum. So I don't get sued. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi, Dan. Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. It's me. I don't like this lighting. I don't like that auto zoom. Why are you auto zooming? You didn't get permission to zoom. Configure video. Click. Focus. Focus. Okay. Did I turn that up a bit? Ooh, that's gonna make me like, watch, when I turn down the light, that makes me smoother. Which means we need to find light from other places. The Husky Bunch says, what's up? What's up? Loom cube wa doko ni arimasu ka? はい。ちょっとね。これは私のピカピカルームキューブですよ。ルームキューブは can sit right here. Oh, production value. Man, I look like crap in this lighting. I thought I was looking cute earlier. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then the computer locked up. Oh. That doesn't appear to be your regular digs or my regular room. Clear. He's back. He's in his back room. Yes, you did good job. I know, I need to like fix this. Can I just set it here? This doesn't work. You know, I had all day to set this up. I just got back from the store a few minutes ago and my hat's itchy. It's, yeah. You misspelled my name and retracted that so fast. Can somebody tweet out, or can somebody post in the group that I'm live, please? Is this where all the eBay loot is residing? Yes, it is. And we'll go over that in a minute. Don't worry. I have a camera set up to show you this. What looks to be a pile of stuff, but it's actually good stuff in here. There's a lot of good stuff in here, and we'll talk about it. Look at, oh, let's see if I can shoot out lasers out of my mouth. Oh my gosh. So I gotta figure out a way. Whoa, that's not where I wanted to go. What is that one? Oh, that's the podcast one. Duhash smashed. Onigai desu ka? Ka's a question mark. Onigai shimasu would be like Onigai shimasu is kind of like, and des are almost kind of like the same thing as like to give, but ka is a question mark, so I don't think you would need that. O genki desu ka? Oh my gosh, I read it wrong. O genki desu ka? Hai, genki desu. Ikaga sama de, which means like, I'm good, and how are you? Yes, so o genki is how are you, des is like we're talking about how I am, and ka is a question mark. So o genki desu ka? And I would say, hai, genki desu, ikaga sama de? And that's like, yes, I'm good. How are you doing? This is biru. Biru. Kanpai. You guys know what that is? Kind of like cheers. Oh boy. Is this an RFS Dan podcast or a CC Mouse podcast? This is an RFS Dan solo project. If this was on... Oops, my bad. If that's on the... No wonder you asked. If this was on the other channel, it would be. And it's hard because... What? No White Claw? Nah, dude, we're on budget beer. Remember? Do you live in Japan or something? No. I just know some Japanese. So one day maybe I can. So, Coors Banquet, right? I don't think I'm wearing the right clothing to be drinking that. Okay. There we go. So, okay. So here's the deal. Let's look. Okay. So Coors Banquet is great. Okay. So we're going to get the filters for this. So it's not all just white light on me. Ooh. Take that Snapchat filter. You need some prosecco. Oh man, any of those wine products, those just if you want to see trashy Dan, like those are like if you give me any of that stuff, I'm just like all over you. You can't like I'll be just like, hey, I love you. Ah. So maybe I shouldn't. Bush. I didn't get the bush because it wasn't on sale. It's not that on sale here. Okay, so let's fix my me because I ain't feeling it. Although I do look better than my background, which we'll get to in a minute. And yes, I mean, holy cow, right, guys? This is overwhelming. This is overwhelming. Okay. In Japanese, it would be chotto mate o kudasai. That means, could you please wait a second? Chotto mate is like just kind of wait a second. O is our topic marker, but for an object and not a person. Kudasai is to give me please, to have please, to please. Whoop, Pod Squad. I know, right? Where's Jess? Is Jess going to be Randy for PetCon? Ooh, I don't know, Jess, is it? Okay, let's... Okay. Here's my filters. So right now we have this white light on me. And then when I put this on, it makes it more like my color. But I need this to go on there because it's still blinding my eyes. Is it gonna rain? It's been raining all day long. It was like rain on my wedding day. Or the free ride that I just didn't take. Okay. There. Am I me again? That's precarious, and you're gonna fall on a lot of expensive equipment. No, I should definitely have it. Oh, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, did you sell anything yet? Today I drove to Santa Clarita to sell one of these helmets for like $80. I'll tell you that story in a minute. The guy met me in the McDonald's, and it's so crazy. All right, hold on. Let me just get this set up here. Oh, I really hope that does not fall down on my mixer. Does that lighten my face better? First of all, hello. It is me. It is me in the flat screen flesh. I'm Dan. Welcome to my live show. I'm trapped in the back room with the son from Sublime, an evolution kid from Less Than Jake, and a bunch of stuff. Bunch of stuff in here that I'm trying to sell and get rid of. Check it out. Today I was listening. I have a nice 2DS, brand new. I used it like once or twice. Some old DS games that I never played. I bought this to go see Jess in Michigan. When I went to go see Jess in Michigan like 3 years ago, I got a DS with some good DS games. Oh, that's right. I told it not to adjust the lighting, so now it's doing what it's told. Yeah, so I've been back in here in this room. Check this out. Look at how like just out of control hoarderish this looks here. And see what happened. Here's what happened. Let's stand up. So what happened? Can you guys hear me still? I got this mic. I got two mics today. I got this loud open mic from when I can stand up and walk around. Let me know if it's open too much. Can you guys still hear me okay when I'm walking around here? And then I have my mic over here. So I had a shed in the backyard. The shed died. I put all the stuff from the shed in here, and that was like a handful of years ago. It gets used for other stuff. It used to get used for video making back in the day. It used to get used for like all my video game stuff was set up here. I mean, I have Xboxes and I have GameCubes. I have PlayStation 2s and PlayStation 1s. I have all the PlayStations. What does this do? Does that give me too much light? Just yell louder. No, I have microphones. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't turn on the microphone. What do I know? I'm new at this. Look at that. I got microphones to tell me how to talk. So I think we're good now, right, guys? I have a nice one there. I have the studio mic there. I brought my desk. You guys know my desk used to be out. You're over here. My desk used to be out in the living room. So I put my desk in here, and this is going to be headquarters for a while, so I can eBay the heck out of this whole room. There's laptops. I have this brand new Alienware 15-inch laptop backpack. I have some old Hero Clicks. Garbage Pail Kid blind boxes that we got doubles of. Those will go for a few bucks each. I'm going to take my wallet out of my pocket. So earlier today, please sing on the mic. I will sing on the mic later, actually. I'll sing you guys a song. Hope you sell what you have to sell. So, So I had this big TV that was sitting here today, a couple hours ago. It's 32 inches. It was 32 inches. It was an old CRT, so it's like the old school TVs, right? Like not flat screen. It weighed like, it had to weigh like close to 80 pounds. And, you know, it's weird, like, it's weird when like you sell stuff to people or someone's got to come to your house, because I put a bunch of stuff on like Facebook Marketplace. I put a lot of stuff on OfferUp. I have a little bit of stuff going on eBay, which we'll look at later. But here's the thing. I think one of the cats wants it. So the thing is that when somebody buys something from you, coming in? Well, the thing is when somebody buys something from you, and you just don't know, and it's a little bit easier on Facebook. Like I can snoop your profile, I can see what's going on. You know, I can look to see if you have kind eyes or not, which still doesn't mean anything. You know. Mooch once on your desk. He was at the door, but then he ran off when I opened the door. They'll come in here later. They really like running around in here. I'll tell you about that later. So, I had somebody come and look at some headphones the other day, and it says clearly on there that they're wireless, and you can see the picture, and the guy was holding them in his hands. He's like, "Where's the charging cord?" I'm like, "It's wired." So anyway, I had this big TV. I put it up there for $5. I just want someone to come get it for free. I don't care. Just come get this big TV. It was here. I'm not going to use it no more. It's old school. It doesn't do 16:9. It's not HDMI. So I thought it was a good idea to pick it up by myself and take it out to the front porch. So when this dude, who ended up being really super nice, and I think I kind of seen him around town before, like at the bike shop or maybe at the video game store. Like there's like a video game. There's like I don't know the... This is so bad. I'm sorry. I don't know the English word. What do you call it? It's a manga kaisha in Japanese, and it's like a shop where you go and you pay money to play on the computers and stuff that are there, because most people don't own computers. It's like that on the boulevard. It's like a gaming hangout place where you rent computers and they're all playing PUBG. It's like that. So I think I've seen him from like one of those places before. I should have just had him come in and help me get the TV and go out. It hurt. Then I drove down to Santa Clarita to sell one of my bike helmets for like $80, right? So you always go back and forth with these people, and they always text you. And I'm sorry, I can't see the chat real quick. They always text you like, "I want it. I have so much stuff." I'm like, "Come get it." And then they just don't show up. They don't call you back. They don't do nothing. So I met this dude down in Santa Clarita inside the McDonald's. I'm like, "Just go inside the McDonald's," right? And it was like drugs, man. He walked in, he looked at it. And like I tried to explain to him, like, "Dude, I don't use a helmet. Like I used it once. I just didn't like I don't like road bike riding, right?" And he just wasn't interested in my story. And he gave me all this money, and then he took my helmet and he left. And we didn't get McDonald's. Although when I was in there, it smelled good, but I didn't see any signs of McRib. Still want to try one of those. So then when I got back, somebody wants one of my electric scooters, but they didn't like the model of it. And man, it's hard dealing with people. It is really hard dealing with people. I still have a CRT for retro gaming, Steve. That's why I was keeping it for a while, but it needed new cap kits in it, and like I could take it apart and I can cap kit it. But see, because I did a lot of arcade stuff back in the day, like a lot of retro arcading stuff, so I could cap kit it, but I don't have that tool to degauss the CRT that's in there, and I don't want to shock myself, and I just want to deal with it. I just want it out of here. This thing's going out of here too. This thing's going to go in Blake's room in the corner so he can put his 3D printer on it, and I can start clearing out more space. My goal is to clear out this whole room, sell everything I can, get rid of the junk, and make this room functional again. I'll take you guys through some of the boxes and some of my past in a little bit. There's good stuff here. I know it looks like a pile of trash, and yeah, like I don't want to show you this. Like the rest of my house isn't like this. But it's cool. Look at, like, there's a whole manga run of Roinin Kinshi, which is like ninja. It's slipping my mind. All these good games, all these DVDs, all these bootlegs. I have bootlegs. Oh, Trivial Pursuit 90s edition. I need to. Oh, that was so hard to point to. I love that game. That's the only Trivial Pursuit I look like. Hi, Dai. Hi. My office looks like that. Oh, look, Dai. So, I mean, like, there's a stand to hold the Christmas. There's this ball. I'm supposed to try to use that blue ball so I can sit on it. I can sit on my blue ball and, like, have better posture. I really don't like this chair because it hurts right here. Like, it's just not low enough. I'm not the happiest on this chair. People are so picky. I know, buy it. Geez, right? I know. You should see how many people have been texting me about these headphones that I have. It's like headphone after headphone after. Oh, it's like headphone after headphone after headphone. It's not gonna dim the light because I was mean to it. Nice hat gesture. I know, Amanda. I always thought that maybe if this was like medieval times. Oh, I really want to go to medieval times so bad. I saw that one of my friends was there today for her Girl Scout troops thing. I would be a super good jester until one day I accidentally said like a bad joke or I told a dad joke. They'd be offeth wisseth headeth. So I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna try to like come and be all festive and don't forget I have a mohawk, guys. So I try to do this. I was trying to bat my eyes, but I'm not feeling it. Medieval times is the best. Hey, Di, do you have them up there where you live, or is this only a Southern California thing? Because I don't know. I've been there a couple times. I don't know if my knight ever won. One time I had a girlfriend and her and I went to medieval times. And she did that girl scream, you know, that, and like she just opened her mouth. It was the first time I ever heard her do that because she wanted, if you were selling gaming stuff, I would take it from you if you wanted. I have a lot of gaming stuff. Drink more beer, maybe you will feel more. Absolutely, guys. We will be drinking some beers for the next 3 hours. But she opened her mouth and the screech came out. And then the dude threw the rose at her. I'm like, dang, maybe he was just trying to like make a basket. I went to the one in Baltimore on my trip to Washington, D.C. I didn't know that there was medieval. They should have a medieval times all-stars where all the winners from every other scripted show comes and they write a new scripted show. There are reenactor medieval places here. Oh, you're so that's so funny. That's so funny. What if it was generic medieval times? It'd be called like it would just be called Back Then Fights. I've never been to one of those places. It's rad. It is rad. So good evening. It's 6 o'clock here. Good evening. So that would be konbanwa. Good evening. Good evening. I'll message you later and see what you have. That's fine. I once won a wooden chair because I made a chainsaw noise. Of course you can make a chainsaw noise, Katie. Of course you can. So what's everybody up to tonight? Huh? In a little bit, we're going to take this camera around a little bit. We'll go through some of my old boxes and some of my old stuff. And you can ask me why I own this. I had a big old crush on Rey from the first movie, so I have a Rey figure. But I don't need this anymore. I have this rad Dark Phoenix hero click from 2005 when I went to Comic Con. I got this at Comic Con in San Diego 2005. I'm going to sell that. What's that supposed to mean? I was like 12, by the way. Here's Spaz. What am I doing tonight? I'm sitting in my chair. Good. Anybody else drinking? Anybody else want to cheers? So this is what I'm doing. This is what's the haps here. You guys are gonna see a lot of live streams from me from this room where we go through stuff, talk about stuff, we'll sell stuff, we'll see how it's going. I'm gonna be back here a bunch. Okay, there we go. I'll be back here a bunch just selling scenes. That backpack though, right there, that's my camera backpack. Look, this is what I do all my vlogs and all my filming on and stuff like that's right there. Like that's like this is my Felix the cat bag. I live out of this. Look, I have camera lenses for sale. In this, oh my gosh, in this blue bin here, I have all my stuffed animals from when I was a child. There's original Alfs in there. There's original Cabbage Patch Kids in there. Man, there's all kinds of stuff in that blue bin. We should go through my past soon. But I thought it would be neat. I'm sure you guys want to know what's in the drawers. Do you guys want to know what's in the bag? Or is this just am I wrong here? Does this just make you guys twitch? Like, oh my gosh, Dan, what's happened? I need to call some sort of I need to call Caesar Milan so he can come here and organize your room. Probably. Someone write Chef Ramsay and tell him I need some sort of kitchen makeover inside the bedroom back here, please. Please. You want to see some artwork that subscribers made for me back in the day? Okay. looks like me. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. Look at how me that is. Look at the difference between these two. Both of them are amazing. But look at the difference between them and how much they are both exactly like me. This one was done on the back of a sushi menu. I have a lot of stuff here. We can just go around and look at stuff. You know. I met one of the dogs from Togo today. From like the movie, like the new movie. That's kind of cool, Mueller. I went to Togo's. No, I didn't go to Togo's. That one looks like Prison Dan. Actually, one time on Halloween, I was dressed up like a Japanese man, and that's what it looks. But I like it. I'm Prison Dan. I could be Prison Dan, like Prison Mike. That'd be fun. I drew you. It's in my room. Yes, you did. I remember you drew a picture of me. Yes, it was Puppy Togo. Aw. Did you get to touch it? Or was it no touching? I watch all those Pickers shows, and chaos never bothered me. Good. If you want anything from my room, it's up for auction. We marched in the holiday parade together. I thought for sure like you guys were gonna get rained out because it poured rain here. It was pouring. Cool. I'm sending things to Jess. I'll put it in the box to give. Where do you live, Katie? Because I think it's further to send something to Jess than it is to me. But that's okay. She sends me stuff all the time, so she can just lop it in there. I drew Dan once. That's right. Where are all your... Sometimes I get tagged in pictures you guys have drawn of me. Tag me up. You guys all should draw pictures of me, like, with your left... Like, whatever hand you write with or draw with, you should draw pictures of me with the opposite hand, and then... in Microsoft Paint. You guys should draw me in Microsoft Paint, and then send links. Can you send links? You live in Dakota? Oh, that's far away. You know this. I know. I don't remember if it was like north or south. You know, there's a bunch of names in the world. Y'all had to name it South Dakota? What if like I had a twin and they just named me Dan and Dan too? Oh, look, that's North Dan and South Dan. That's North by North Dan. Just draw a line of grass stems. That would look like Dan. LOL. I have no idea what that means, friend. What do you mean, Uncle Yukon? Did I miss something? One, ha ha ha. Yeah. BRB food. Yeah, get that food. Let me know what you had for dinner. I'm in a talking mood today. Oh, whoa. Oh, I almost exited the live stream. All I was trying to do is go back to this crazy room. LOL. Oh no. If I drew you with my left hand, it would be a child's abstract. Those are the best. Will you watch Togo the movie on Disney Plus? Yeah, like the new one that's about to come out? Is that on Disney Plus? I thought that was going to the theaters. I don't know. I don't want to watch the trailer because I don't want to be sad. I could definitely draw you with my left hand. Only if you're right-handed. Otherwise, draw me with your right hand. Okay, so anyway, here I am, bells and all. Oh. Why am I having trouble? I've been on camera for a lot of years. Why am I having trouble looking at the camera and moving opposite today? I can't wait to see Togo. I'm going to cry, but that's okay. December 20th. Okay, and that's in theaters, right, Shannon? It's not sad. I'm sure it's going to be probably pretty sad. Yeah. Huh. No, Dan. Oh, shoot. It's on Disney Plus. Okay. Like when? I have Disney Plus. December 20th. I'll watch it because I'll have to for the podcast. But, like, I don't want to be sad. I don't care. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. This is going right over your head. Am I not catching something, Katie? I have cerebral palsy, so type 2, and I play games with only my right hand, but I could try to draw you. Do it, Aaron. It would be fun. The squigglier and messier and the weirder things and the eyes that don't match the head, that's the fun. That's the fun. No, not on Disney Plus. Wait, I gotta say it in all caps. Hold on. Uncle Yukon, I don't want to do you disservice of your passionate text. No, not on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. There's a difference, right? From plus to plus. I get it. I could draw a stick Dan, except for I'm not a stick. Well, maybe. Pretty soon I'll be back in medium shirts. Be medium shirt Dan. Dan, you are crazy. I am. If only you guys could see. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when I live stream all the time. I sit here and I talk to you guys. There's nobody else around. Big red wall. Kool-Aid Man can come busting through at any time. Look at that. We got lava lamps up there. I don't know what that big light is. There's all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff in here. We can start going through stuff in a little bit. I was just kind of hanging out with you guys for the first 30, 45 minutes before I get done talking and I go show you stuff. Great stuff on there now. Disney Plus is alright. I have a lava lamp, but it's broke. There's one up there. I won't turn it on. It'll go on by the time the live stream's over. Ooh. Oh, come on. You don't recognize my face, phone? So check this out. Earlier today, actually a little bit ago, and all you guys know this pretty much that are here. I don't know, there's 30 of you here, so hello to everybody. If you're quiet in the chat room, just say hi. Let me know you're here. Let me know I'm not just talking to the abyss. So I went to the store and posted a picture or Instagram story. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, RFS Dan, all you guys, I recognize all of you, so all you guys do. But I posted that story of the Uncrustable. Is that what it was called? I've never had one of those. And I've never had more responses in my story than the Uncrustable. It's like, I've done some good stuff. I've done some funny stuff. Really, guys? Chewbacca berries? And 2 of you laughed at me? But all you guys have opinions on Uncrustables? Your logo is on the CC Mouse Shop podcast, which is awesome. A lot of great stuff. I do have other merch. Like I own my own merch, but it's weird telling you guys, hey, you want to buy my merch? I have a lot of RFS Dan shirts left in the closet. Let me go back up here. At least you're not freezing outside this time. I know. Remember that, Aaron? That was a fun stream. Is it raining out right now? No, it's wet, but it's not raining. Man, we've been getting some weather this last week. I love them when they're still kind of frozen. See, I don't know what that's like. What was the pink stuff on the floor of Walmart the other day? So I was at Walmart and there was a bunch of kids about like 17 or so, and they were causing chaos. They were kicking the balls and they were getting all in trouble and stuff. And they finally got kicked out of the Walmart. I'm pretty sure they were like, dude, you guys got to stop this. And they were just like causing chaos like you do when you're young. Like I did that at Walmart all the time. I was always riding the bikes and stuff. So see, Uncrustables are so good, better frozen. How do I eat a frozen Uncrustable? Hello, Dan. Hello, Jeremy. But when I was looking on the ground, I was there for like an hour and a half. I was just killing time. I was just like walking around. I was trying to like make funny videos in there and just, I don't know. I just wanted out. I was sitting in here all day. I was going crazy. I don't want to sit down anymore. Like I sit down all week long and I'm used to walking every day. So like, I don't feel, thank you for sharing. I feel like I need to stand up and walk around and breathe in bright light. So I looked at the ground and it was like, I don't know, it was like gack or like, it wasn't like slime, but it was some sort of like tangible, squishy thing on the ground. Like, but it wasn't gum or anything. Just buy a box and eat it. I should. They're expensive. There was only 400 of them in there. I only see grape ever, but I guess there's a strawberry one. Somebody said they like strawberry Uncrustables. I have your shirt, which is cool. I know, thank you. Uncrustables are so good, I know. Lube, question mark, BRM bug, and hi. You always comment on my stuff, but you and I like never really talk. So hi, how's it going? What's the lube question mark? I didn't get it. Is that like, are you talking about like this stuff here? Because if that's the case, it's not. I gotta put that on my back. Man, guys, I hurt myself. I don't complain, but man, I should not have lifted up that TV. It hurts. Like my side, I don't feel it hurts. And then as I was walking around the store before the live stream, because like I went to the supermarket before this. Ooh, Nutella is good. I have the Nutella version. That's crazy good. Oh, okay, lube. No, the pink stuff that was on the floor was like, I don't know what the heck it was. It was something that came out of a Gak pack. Yeah, man, but man, I'm not gonna be feeling good. Like I'm like limping around and stuff like that. Why? I should have just had. And okay, and here's the point I was trying to make earlier, real quick. Oh my gosh, dude, This is new stream. Who dis? Like this is like, I'm all over the place. So this story I'm gonna finish 20 minutes ago. The kid comes, the nicest kid. He was talking about how he's gonna play his retro games on that TV, and I'm like, perfect. That's what I used to do too. I should have had him just come in the house and help me take the TV out. But you know how it is. We all pretty much get along. There's way less evil people than nice people out there. Nice ways outweighs evil. You just never hear about nice. You always only hear about the bad stuff. And I don't want nobody in my house, which I get it, right? Neither do you. But like, why? Like, why can't he come and help me? You probably strained a muscle or something. You're over 40 now. Oh, it's like here. It's like I almost pulled that. I almost was just like, look. Oh man, it's like there in my back, my neck and my back. You know, right? But the kid was nice. I was talking to him for a few minutes. I'm really good at disarming people. I got that from the bike shop. Like, it's cool. Like, tell me more about your retro game stuff. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, I told him like, hey, if I ever run into any stuff, I'll text you up. Like, I have your text number now. You know, he was cool. So far, everybody that's come to my house to get the stuff is cool, but they're coming to my house to get the stuff. You know, here's another thing. Clean stream, Dan. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for getting my back. So, a lot of you guys have asked me where to send Christmas cards to. And what do? Do I give you my home address? Sure, Crystal, you can have my home address. Katie, sure. Ding Dong 22, you can have my home address. I know you guys. I know you. But like, what do? People want it. And it's like, you can fear, like, I guarantee right now, could you guys find my house? People that I've not sent stuff, get a P.O. box. Like, if I've not sent you stuff before, because I've sent some of you guys stuff before throughout the years. You know, I've been doing this a lot of years. Get a P.O. box. I got it. Dan, I wanted to send you a gift. See, here's the thing. Brianna or Brianna? I don't want to get it right. I want to say it's Brianna. You live like up the street. Not up the street, but like you live really close by. Like, you can have my address. Heck, you could show up to the supermarket by the time I posted that Uncrustable picture, before I got into the line, you could be at the supermarket to see me. So I don't get, Steve, same with you, Steve. Like, you're cool. Like, you can have my address. So most of you guys can. Don't broadcast your address. I've been doing this a lot of years. Don't worry. But if somebody's motivated enough, they can find you on Google Maps. Could you find me, Steve? Could you guys find my house on Google Maps? How close to my house can you get in Google Maps? Jess talks about it all the time. People come to her door at her house. I would love it. Please show up to my house. But then there's some sort of breaking point where you can't no more. Back in the day, I was able to answer everybody's questions. I was able to answer everybody's DMs. I can't keep up. And there's some strange people that send me some strange stuff that I'm like, whoa, like, dang. I probably could, honestly. Well, then find my address. Even if I could find your address, I wouldn't want to. Oh, you Canadians are so pure. I could if I spend enough time. It's just creepy to me. It doesn't matter how you pronounce my name. Yes. My name's Dan. Somebody else's door. Me neither. I am halfway across the country. I would not do that. But you never know about today's people. I know, Carla. Could you imagine you saved all your money to go to Disney World, and you're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Dan's door at his house. Yeah, that's crossing a line. I don't know. I will say if you guys showed up, I'd probably let you in. I'm like, you want to pet the cats? I have merch. I would probably let you guys in. Oh man, I'm sick of sitting down already. But I don't want to like... I don't know. This is what I look like right now. I'm just like wadded up on my seat. I know the address from the package you sent me like 2 years ago. Right, when I mailed out that first round of shirts, when I hit 1,000 subscribers a couple of years ago, I did it. Everybody wanted merch, so I did my t-shirts. But I printed them here and I mailed them to everybody. So yeah, a lot of you guys do. 99% of the people that follow us are nice. This is coming from Jess. Right, Jess. But like, when you tell me about the people that come to your house and stuff like that, like, I feel your fear. Like, you're not happy about it because it's not cool. It's all fun until it's not. And there's a lot of wackos out there. You can make a CC Mouse podcast P.O. box so Jess can have it as a business expense. Man, Di, look at you selling. I'm going to send you some chocolate peanut butter oatmeal fudge cookies like 2,000 years ago. I was gonna. And you wanted me to DM you and I never got around to it. It's okay. It's the thought that counts. I would have liked them and you would have been happy. So let's just pretend it happened. I never said it was cool. I just said 99% of it are nice. I don't mean it like that. But like, you can't just go to people's house. Dude, right. Hold on. Who said that? Buy a driver Las Vegas. Remember the female astronaut that went looking for that woman that was dating her boyfriend? People are crazy. Dude, she wore a diaper so she could drive across the country. But it's okay. I don't need Christmas cards that bad to like start a P.O. box. Just come to my house. But really, don't come to my house. If you do, I'll put you to work here. I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff going on in here. You want a shop vac? Any of you guys want a shop vac? I have a shop vac, but I don't know what to do with the shop vac. I've never needed a shop vac in my life, but here I got one. Man. I'll come to your house. I'll just put you to work. I thought you sold the hockey net. The hockey net's gone. That's not the hockey net. That's like... Look, this is like Fisher Price. This hockey net is the hockey net that Blake and I would play all the time, and I still like it. You sit on your knees and play, so I have that. That's a tiny little hockey net. Look at it. You want it? $5 on offer up. I sold a regulation NHL size hockey net. That's what I had in here. That was in here. I had a regulation size hockey net in here. Crystal, you get a Christmas tree yet? That's the question of the day. I mean, like, they're clearing room out there for one, but I don't know what's going to happen. I would rather meet in a public place. Carla, I met some guy at the McDonald's today to, like, sell him a helmet, and I didn't even get a cheeseburger. They smell good. I want a McRib, but I didn't see it. I would come and help. We wouldn't get nothing done. We would just, like, mess around like I'm doing now. I was supposed to show you guys all the cool stuff. I'll show you guys cool stuff soon. But, like, now look at where I put the net. Now, man... Dude, my background is like... None of you guys have anxiety from looking at this background? There's my hockey trophies up there. There's the one where I scored more goals and assists than anybody in the league. And then there was the stick that I did it with. I could go for a cheeseburger, me too. I've been really good about eating fast food. Oh, we aren't putting one up this year. We were going to go to Florida for Christmas. Yeah, experiences always beat out presents. Every time. Every time. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen for Christmas. It's already December 8th. I'm here all day. So the days just tick off. And like earlier I was like, is today Sunday or Friday? Your house actually looks cleaner than mine. The other parts of the house are all right. This is just stuff everywhere. No, my room is 99% is a mess 99% of the times. I've seen pictures of your room over the years, Katie. It is definitely a mess. It's clean compared to my in-laws' basement. Oh man, Shannon, I wish I had a basement. I really want a basement. When does Crystal start baking? I don't know. She was talking today whether that was going to happen this year or not. But when I was at the store earlier, I did see her grab a bunch of baking stuff. So I know stuff's going to get baked, but I don't know if it can happen this year. It's a lot of money to do it, but it's awesome. It doesn't feel like Sunday. It doesn't. Days are feeling off. I feel like not the day it is, LOL. I know, right? Let's just all decide it's like Friday again. I just finished putting lights up on the house the other day. I don't have room for a Christmas tree. I just put some lighted garland on my Kiro cabinet. Maybe I should do that. You want my basement? I would love to live in I would love to have a house with a basement. I think that would be so rad. Jessa's house is rad. You go into Jessa's house and she's got a house. Whoa, what's going on with my camera? You go downstairs and there's a free house, guys. Do you understand this? Do you understand? It's like buy one, get one free. Like you have a house and then you have a free house. And you know what she does with the house underneath the house? It's fun. There's fun in there. You don't even have to clean up your fun because you can come back to it tomorrow because it's down there. I don't want it to be Sunday. I hate school. I don't want to go back to school. Enjoy school. You're going to wish you were in school one day when you're out of school and you have to have a job. I would sell my grandmother to have a house like Jess. How much, give me the elevator pitch on your grandma. She's really for sale? Because I need someone to organize the stuff behind me. My basement really isn't that cool. Yeah. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's cool. Man, my face, it really doesn't recognize me when I have this on and I live stream it. All right, it's time to stand up for a minute, guys. I don't know what's going on, but I can't sit lately without my right leg just going to sleep. I think I'm dying. The rooms are tiny. It was built in 1959. Yeah, but rooms are for sleeping in, Jess. What did we do in the bedroom? I went to sleep. You went to your bedroom and went to sleep. And then the next day, guess what? We were not even in the rooms at all. We were having fun in the big place downstairs. Not when I'm failing English. Well, don't fail English. You speak it. Jess, your yard is epic, though. Her backyard's rad because all of a sudden there's 4 different yards back there. There's a yard area where the pool could go, and then there's another part of the yard area where there's a gazebo, and then there's another part of the yard area where there's an orchard. My house is tiny. I hate my yard. I don't want a yard. I only have a yard just to appease other people. I don't need the yard for anything. So what do we want to do, guys? Should we look at some stuff? You guys want to look at some of this junk that I have? You guys want to pick out... I don't know, can you guys see stuff? You can't really see much from there. You can look at some stuff in my room here. So weird with this TV gone. Never thought I would... Just hang out like this for a while. This kind of looks fun. Jess, you have a mid-city ranch with a beautiful fireplace. It's beautiful. The fireplace did warm my butt. I have 10 acres on the river. It's a lot of upkeep, but so beautiful. Dane, Shannon, really? I want to see it. I want to see. Compared to my crappy one-bedroom apartment, your house is a castle. Oh. I like the Les Paul Guitar Heroes. I like the Les Paul Guitar Hero guitars better. Mine's a Fender Stratocaster. But check it out. My little fingers don't go straight. So I can never play anything on expert level. Because when I play Guitar Hero, I can't reach the orange button because my little fingers won't go there. Let me tell you my really tragic... It's a fake fireplace. Yeah, that's right. It was just blowing out heat. I will send you pics through Facebook Messenger. Okay. So I'm not good at Guitar Hero. I didn't even realize there was the same set of buttons down here. I don't know what that's for. I guess that's to make you feel better. And I was at my friend's house and I was playing Guitar Hero, right? And I'm like, Daddy's alright, Mommy's alright. It just seems a little weird. And then it was like star mode, right? And then I'm standing up and there's a couch right behind me. And this is at my friend's house, right? So I'm playing it and his daughter gets up and she's like 16, 17 at the time. She's all ready to go out. I could tell she's like getting ready to go out. And I star mode. He's like, dude, you gotta do star mode. Rock the guitar. And I went, boom! And I blasted her in the face. I blasted her in the nose. She's like, oh, my nose! Like she was Jan. No, it was Marsha. Like she was Marsha from the Brady Bunch. She was just like, wham! And I destroyed her face and she went running off. And to be honest, I don't know if I've ever like really played Guitar Hero since. I destroyed her face, guys. Do you know what that does to somebody like her? She was all cutesy too, and now she's just all blown up. What is that life? Yay, dancing! Oh my gosh. I don't mind apartments. I like what's it called? Flats? No. Studio apartments. I like studio apartments. The first time I ever seen a studio apartment was in Wayne's World 2, I think. I think it was 2, when Wayne lived in the studio apartment, and I always thought that was rad because he was rollerblading through his house. And I'm like, I got those. I could do that. I went through a Wii remote at the TV while playing Wii bowling. Well, that's alarming. Did it bust it? I was playing real guitar too. So many stitches? Dad, you're good at the guitar though. I can play bass. Boom 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 boom. Sorry, I had to look behind me to make sure there wasn't any teen girls back there that I was gonna blast in the face with my axe. We're gonna keep this on for a while. This is gonna be like my prop. How do I put it on my back, like where they show it on the back? Oh my gosh. I'm like Chewbacca, but I suck at music, so you can just call me Chewkaka. There we go, guys. I also have the accompanying drum set to this, which I used to play drums back in the day. I broke the TV, I believe, lots of years ago. My house was built in 1958 and still has the original turquoise cooktop. Oh my gosh, and wall oven. Yipes. I love it having real walls, aka plaster. Dude, Steve, like, my walls are made out of, like, graham cracker. Like, no doubt Crystal can hear every word I'm saying in the other room. We were really apprehensive to hang the TV on the other side of the wall because it was just going to fall off. The Kool-Aid Man could do this on his day off. He would just blast through our house. Everything's just, like, so, like, I don't know, man. This wall over here looks like it's made out of cake frosting that's hardened. You know? I love having a yard. I don't go out in my yard much. Like, that's not very city of me, you know? Oh, I got a notification. Maybe somebody wants my stuff. And it's not... Oh, it's a picture of Shannon's... Oh my gosh, you live there, Shannon? Come on. Oh, kiss my butt. You live like in a Thomas Kincaid painting. Oh my gosh. What are you doing here? Why aren't you outside? Man. When I was a kid, I was mad, so I punched the wall. Nearly broke my hand. You're Canadian, so you probably apologize to the wall afterwards. And hey, that was fun playing some Mario Kart last night, Steve. We should do that. We should do that again. By the way, there are a lot of houses in your town. My town? Yeah, there's a lot of houses in my town. What? Let me see. I don't know how to show the pictures because my camera's not there. It just looked beautiful. It was like this house on the water. Like, you own a lake? Come on, what is that? How do you stock the fish in there? You know? I can't. Shannon's gonna have to, like, link the pictures in the chat because it's not for me to show. But it won't show when I hold it up to the camera because I stubbornly took the ISO settings and hard like pressed it so it wouldn't change my lighting. Oh snap! Oh my gosh, I haven't heard snap in a while. Sharon says, Dan, how was your weekend? My weekend was good. You know, When you're home all day, all week long, you feel like every day is the weekend or not the weekend. So I don't know, but it was good. It rained today. I love the rain so much. I love weather, and it rained, and it was great. I came in here and I opened up the blinds and the windows this morning, and I was just staring at the rain, and it does the same thing every time. It says plop, 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 but I like sometimes it goes this direction and sometimes it goes this direction, and I'm like, how does it fall straight down? If it comes from so high, it always needs to go on there. And then when we were on the freeway today, the water that was shooting up off the trucks had a rainbow in it, so it looked like I was on Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. I'm like, this is great. I need a red shell because this guy's slow. So that's my weekend. You know, so it's good. It's been good. I will try to figure out how to link them. Yeah, try to figure out how to link them. I don't know. Can I approve you to like send links in the chat? I think you can send links in the chat, right? Well, we'll figure that out, guys. Anyway, I guess I can show you some of the stuff and some of my old memories if you guys want to see them. A lot of old Happy Meal toys. I have this monkey that's super annoying, but funny at the same time. If I hit the button, he'll start talking. Over there looks like some snow. Not Jon Snow, just like some snow. There's like that magic sand. Yes, show us. Yeah, show us the stuff. Rainbows are really circles. Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. I thought I saw where the end of one was going today, but then it just kept going with me. But when the mist was shooting up, it was so cool to see it like circled around, and that was like on the 5. It was like on the 5. Fake snow, yeah, or like you add that water to it. All right. What other stuff do I have here? Can I take this other camera with me? How do I get stuff close? I saw that. It jumped right off the shelf. It did. There's so much stuff in there. I have so much Lego stuff. We should pull out this blue bin. We should go over my stuff from when I was a kid. You guys want to see some of the stuff that I had when I was a kid? All right, I gotta do something with this chair. This chair's in the way. All right, we gotta clear out some rooms so we can see here. Oh my gosh, my effects. Could you like? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just take this off. That was funny for a minute. We're done. Okay, right. We're done with this bit. You guys get it? I was going to keep this on my back the whole night. It was going to be funny, but it's not. It's just going to end up spilling stuff. I get it. Also, this is kind of getting a little itchy, so we'll see how that plays out. There's a storyline for you guys. Where's Blake? I get this blue bin. The blue bin is right past these candles here. It's down there. I have to work on getting that out. It was pretty much a whiteout tonight. 25 to 30 mile winds, and it was snowing, bad weather. Yeah, I don't know what that's like. Dan, did the snowball survive in your fridge? It sure did. It's there. It's gonna be there forever. But yeah, I was looking at it today. It's there. All right, so let's see. Uh-oh, there goes my Loom Cube. All right, we'll turn that off for a minute since I'm over here. Don't look at my butt. Oh, let me pull up my pants. Okay. So, we need to get some of this over here. Let me make sure no texts, nobody loves me. Okay. Alright, that's mine, so that's gotta go over here. Right. This is kind of in the way. Let's take this out of here. Okay, that happened. Hi, I'm back. It's me. You couldn't see the interstate. It was terrible. We were supposed to go bowling, but we decided it wasn't worth it. Remember when I told you to be careful of bowling arm? Don't block your path to the door, Aaron. I'm so good at that. I'm so good at cornering myself in. And they're like, dang, that's not good. Hello from the smile capital of the world. I'm sorry. Hello from the smile capital of the U.S., Idaho. Wow, Megs O'Brien. Did you guys try to rebrand yourself from the potato capital of the world to the smile capital of the world? But welcome. Welcome to my stream. Our stream. There's more of you than me, right? So apparently this is more your stream than my stream. Okay. So somehow I have to get that. I'm going to try to get that over here in this area so we can kind of see in the bin. Okay, if that's the case, then maybe I should move this out of the way. I can't get "Don't Speak" from Gwen Stefani from No Doubt out of my head. Don't speak. We'll see it later. Okay. So, step 2, you cut a hole in the box. Okay. So this is here and here. I need that blue thing. That blue thing is huge and heavy. Okay. What about this? Who's gonna buy this off me? How much do I sell this thing for? Like $5? It's got a bunch of candles in it, but you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those videos where they pour shots in there and you and like 10 other people try to drink the shots at the same time. We should do that. I should go outside and find 8 other people. Yes, I had to count. 8 other people. There's 9 here, but like one's for me. Or maybe 2. I should find 7 other people and we should try to do it. Alright, well that's gonna go here. Hey Dan, have you ever listened to John LaHoy? No, I have not. What is that? What is that? I took a screen recorded and they sent it to my parents and they laughed. What did I say this time? Dan, are you a Dale Jr. fan? I was. So I liked Junior and I liked Jimmy Johnson, but the problem is Jimmy Johnson won too many years. So check this out, guys. I got into NASCAR for a little bit in like 2000 when I was playing NASCAR on this very steering wheel right here on my PC, and I was playing right, and I was like, I was playing it, but I kept getting black flag. I kept getting black flag because I did not know the rules of NASCAR. So I turn on NASCAR to see what's going on, and it's like, it's a Daytona 500. I'm like, all right. I don't know anything about NASCAR. So I watch it, and then the first race I watched, Dale Earnhardt dies. I'm like, they're Michael Jordan, their sport dies. Like, this is crazy. I needed to learn more. So I watched NASCAR for like 6 or 7 years. I would go to Fontana and watch the races. I learned a lot about cars. I knew nothing about cars. I learned a lot about cars. I know a lot about cars, if it's a NASCAR, from that. But here's the thing. Jimmy Johnson won 6 years in a row. That's 6 years of watching the same season of NASCAR over and over again. Sure, I like them, but man, I'm burnt out. Now, I don't even know if I could bring myself to watch NASCAR too much anymore, even though I know a lot about it. It's not the same. Yes, Jimmy Johnson is retiring after next season. Boo. Hi from Indy. I'm happy to be able to catch the live stream. Ooh, I want to know more of your name. Kelly? Like Kellie, like Kelly? Kelly, is that it? Hello, welcome from Indy. Do you go to the Indy 500? That'd be kind of cool. I wonder what kind of food they have there at the sporting events. Morgan said, "Oh my God, I remember sitting at the dining table in J10 playing that game with Katie. It sucked, and she hogged it." The NASCAR game? What game, Katie? Where were we at on J10? I passed by that. Okay, so do you remember on No, it wasn't J10, was it? Yeah, J10. Okay, you know on J10, the house that we lived at? Blake and his mom live across the street and like 7 houses down. So every time I go and pick up Blake and come back by Blake, I tell Blake, like, dude, you know when you were born, you used to live here. You know what he says? Like, he does not care at all. He does not care at all. Yes, NASCAR game. It sucked, right? But so I drive by that house every time I go get Blake because it's right up the street. It's right up the street there. Okay, anyway, so let's look at, here's a bunch of clothes. Y'all need some clothes? You guys want some clothes that smell like Dan? I got clothes for sale. I got this rad GX. I have a lens for my Canon. Who needs an extended lens? That's gonna go for sale. I have this G110 gaming keyboard from Logitech that lights up. That was beautiful, but I wanted that mechanical keyboard, so I replaced it. I get like $10 for that. I have a full-on aquarium down here because I try to have crabs. Yes, guys, I had crabs. But the problem is that you can't have crabs in the Antelope Valley because it gets so humid / not humid that when the pressure equalizes, everything cooks. And I came home one day and all my crabs were ready to eat. Not good. What does Dan smell like? I can't tell over the internet. Anybody who's met me, do you guys know what I smell like? Like, what do I smell like to you guys? I usually don't stink. Like, I don't stink or like none of this stinks. But you never smell your own smell. So maybe I am a stinky cuss word, but you don't know. I can tell you what Jess smells like. I have had like 100-some fish. Dang, that's a lot. LOL hairspray. Yes, I smell like hairspray for like the first 20 minutes. So here's what happens. You come to my house to pick me up. I come running out the door after getting ready, and I get in your car, and for the first like 10 minutes, all you do is smell hairspray. Yeah. Hairspray and Dracar. I have not put in Dracar Noir on my body, even though I own a NASCAR with it on there that I got at one time, but no. No, I don't. Everybody thinks I smell like hairspray. Holy cow, you guys are not wrong. But it goes away after a while, and then it doesn't smell like that. It's very flammable, but it doesn't smell like that. Hairspray and White Claw. Oh my gosh, Die. You've spent a lot of time with me. I don't... Okay, yeah, I probably do smell like hairspray and White Claw. The whole time we've hung out, that's all I was on was hairspray. You're like, what is Dan on? Oh, he on hairspray and White Claw. Die, you know. Oh, I miss you, Die. You should come... You should fly out to my house and spend a weekend with me, and we should go do all the things that Dan does. That would be fun. We should go to the taco truck. You'd have fun. Perfume Ladan, like Oi de Ladan or something like that. Dracar Noir is Jamie's secret. I love it. Of course it is. I would have guessed that you would have loved that or those old school bottles of Brute. That's what my dad would do. My dad, I was raised with my grandparents, so like my dad was old and he had that white t-shirt that was tucked in before he put his work shirt on, and he would always smell like Brute. He looked like Ned Flanders. I want to go to the taco truck. I know, right? Are you preparing for a yard sale? No, Morgan, I'm trying to sell a lot of this stuff on eBay. I rearranged stuff, so all this stuff's sellable. It's all pretty cool stuff. So I brought my computer back in here. I'm working on getting my live stream minutes up, so it earns revenue. So I figured we'd all hang out. Like, if I have to sell this stuff on eBay and be back in here by myself in the corner anyway, I might as well hang out with you guys. Not bad. There's 35 of you in here. Hello, thank you, welcome. Thank you for spending minutes of your life that you can't get. You guys, do you realize you can't get any of these seconds or minutes back? And you're spending them on me, so thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to sell stuff online. I have a little photo box set up here, so I'm taking my pictures, and I'm selling stuff. Do you still have your GameCube? I'll buy it. You mean this guy right here? Here's the problem, though. My GameCube and all my old consoles, I have modded them. So this thing has been opened up. There's been a chip soldered in here. So you can play copied games. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of discs from every console. Look at this. This is from the Wii. Look how many Wii games I have. Look at, I have and I have this for every console dating back from the Wii and beyond. There's like every single game that the Wii made in here. You wanna play some Cookie Mama? You wanna play Transformers? You wanna play Wii Ski? You wanna play Donkey Kong Country Returns? Oh, Mario Party 8? So I have all the stuff for it, but the problem is like, these are mine. Like, those are mine. I have all my consoles down here. Original Xbox that I opened up. Look at this thing. I opened it up. We soldered chips in here. So inside here there's a chip that's in here. No, you can't see. There's a chip that we soldered in here. And that lets you play all the games and stuff like that. Hey Dan, that's cheating. I know, but like, I'm a computer person by trade, and like, When you're a cop, you can run red lights. When you're a computer person, you can have bootleg games. Like, that's just like the perk of my job. So, I don't know if I want to get rid of that. I love the closet doors. Our closet doors are pretty rad, actually. Like I said, one's got Sublime on it, one's got Evolution Kid from Less Than Jake. Okay, hold on. I stared into the light, so reading the comments is hard because I have this big bright thing on here. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Dan, you are fun. Oh, thank you, Crystal. We enjoy spending time with you, Dan. Thank you, guys. I wasn't, like, begging for that, but thank you. Do you realize how much time I've spent on you? Katie, you have. You and... I need Luigi's Haunted Mansion. Morgan, just get a Switch and get Luigi's Mansion 3. I don't know if I have Luigi Mansion... I know I have a copy of it somewhere. Let me see. But you should just get the Switch and the new Luigi's Mansion. And you should... Oh, Morgan, you should get Mario Kart. Because we play Mario Kart all the time. And it's so fun. The new Mario Kart's so good. Yes, Katie, you and like 6 other people. There was another lady that's in here recently that she's been going through and watching all my videos. And it's over like... And it was like 3 days worth of content. And I can see like every like 10 minutes, it would say on Twitter like, oh, that person's watched this. And same with you, Katie. It's like, oh, you watched this video and you've watched this video. I'm like, wow, man, you guys are really going through those. Oh, I have Drop Dead Fred. Here's what's happening. I'm making a mess, and then tomorrow I'm going to have to clean this mess up before I start selling everything. So tomorrow morning I'll probably turn on the live stream. It'll be chill. I'll be in here for a bunch of hours. I can't play music. Those of you guys that showed up to that live stream, remember that 4-hour live stream, which was very successful. Thank you for showing up. That I did out there in the living room. I had some chill, like, I thought there was free music playing. I got like 30 copyright strikes from that thing. It was like, Jess sent me a screenshot because Jess can see my account and Jess can see all my stuff, you know, because that's how your teamwork. And she's like, what is this? I'm like, who's this idiot? And I'm scrolling through them. No, that was me. So we can't have any fun music in the live stream anymore. You know how bad? I can't get No Doubt songs out of my head right now. We're going to have to sing one later, otherwise it's just going to haunt me all night long. But anyway, there was a point I was going to make, and now there's no point to that. Let's go back to the chat. You guys save me every time. Hey Dan, can you build a Hackintosh? My Mac skills are low. When I was working at NASA, the new it was like the G3 towers came out. Remember those big old heavy metal Mac towers that came out? And I had to lug those around campus. And I also had to lug around the little ones with that little puck on it and stuff like that. So I used to have to do some Mac stuff, but we had a Mac guru to help me. So I'm a little okay Mac literate, but I don't know if I can Hackintosh anything. And here is one of these boxes has a Mac laptop in it. I think it was me. I was going through your videos. It was you, and there's another girl. She'll show up later here. She always comes in here. She's been going through all my stuff lately, which is great. Don't even see any Metallica, right? You know what, Steve? Maybe I can summon Lars if I just start like, maybe I should put some Converse on, some red Converse, and I should play the double bass pedal and just start singing about Napster, and then Lars will show up. It's like, hey man, every time I see pictures of Lars, he's always like holding 2 other people. Like, hey man, you can't do that. And I'm like, wow, male pattern baldness, what you been up to? No doubt, yes. My fingers don't do that though, sorry. Wait, you worked at NASA? I did. I was a computer engineer there for, I don't know. I was there realistically for 3.5 years, but as the stories go on for the years, I was there for like 4. So I think I was there for like 3.5 years. There's an anniversary edition of Drop Dead Fred that is available in the UK, but like, what is it? Or is that where you're from, dude? Are you in the UK? I feel like we've known each other for a while, and we always miss each other by a comment's worth. Like, here you are, and then here I am, and then you say something, and then I'm over here. We always miss this back and forth gap by a little bit. LOL, you'd be a better drummer than him than you could do double kicks. I had my drum set, and the first thing I did is went and got double kicks. And yeah, I'm twirling my drumsticks. The Guitar Hero drum set, I was messing with that last night. No, I'm in Texas. That's right. Duh, I should know that. Morgan said, that's back when he had spiky hair and a goatee. Oh my gosh, look, Morgan. Look how bad my goatee was. There's one on this picture. There's one on this picture here. Here, I'll show you down here. Remember when I had that big bad thing? That was awful. I'm going back into my bathroom like last time. Why do you have to go hide out in the bathroom to watch my live stream? Does it make you vomit? I am playing Skyrim and I'm watching your live. Oh, cool. I have Skyrim on literally every console, and I play like 10 minutes of each of it, and I never get past like sometimes I buy a house. Sorry, I'm scratching my stomach here because like something bit me last night, and I got like a bug bite on my stomach. I don't know. I'm always in the bathroom. That can't be good. You're a kid. I'm watching you on my TV and commenting on my phone. Maybe that's what's throwing it off. Nah. I meant like on Twitter and stuff. When you will you jailbreak your Switch? No. Okay, here's the thing. Like I said, I did my PlayStation 2, my Xbox 360, my Wii, my GameCube, my Nintendo DS. I have modified all of them, and then I stopped. And here's why. And I'll tell you an important thing about getting what you want. And work with me here on this. But like, I have. I mean, look, I have piles of free discs and bootleg games and stuff for every console. There's 100 Wii games in here. I would play one for 5 minutes. Boring. Throw it out. Burn another one. This is okay. Play it for a few minutes. Throw it out. There's no worth anymore to the systems. There's no worth to it at all. Like, if a game just didn't grab me right away, I would just on to the next disc. You know, I still have piles of blank discs, and I would modify and bootleg and patch and do all this stuff, and it was great because this is what I did. But it's devalued. I don't care. I don't care if I smash this. I don't care if I burn this. Me and this packet, we don't bond. But you know what I bonded with? I bonded with Super Mario back in the day. You know, I bonded with the games that I had to save for and play, and it made me play. This, I didn't care. I didn't care about any of this stuff at all. So it's hard. It's hard. Tiger Woods 2009? Who cares? Who cares? Nobody can do anything of this shit. Nobody cares. So I didn't like that. I could have the games the day they come out. I could have all the games. But for what? So I could play it for 2 minutes and, you know... Since then, I've made a lot of friends. One of my friends, Misty, worked for Sony Online Entertainment for a lot of years. I don't want to rip her off, you know? So I just stopped. But I still have all the stuff. It's not good. Like, this is illegal. But, I don't know if it's illegal. It's a gray area. Because you're allowed to, once you own the product, you're allowed to modify your product. I'm not selling it or profiting, so it's kind of okay, but it's not. So don't modify your stuff, because I had a Nintendo DS that had this... I have it here somewhere. I had this fun. Do you need help? I can help. I'm okay. BRB again. Thanks. You remember when I told you to shave that gray landing strip? You're welcome. I don't think I took your advice on that, Morgan. Oh, okay, it's gone now. And I really wish I would have like got rid of it like months ago. But what happened? I don't know. I looked at myself in the mirror one day and I got mad at it. But I got a butt chin. I got a butt chin and I look like the dude from Shrek. Who's the dude? Like the prince guy from Shrek? That's all I see when I look in the mirror, and I don't want that. I should clarify that. Do you need help with Skyrim? I can help. My problem with Skyrim is that I just gotta put more effort into it. Like, I'll get to the same level and then I'll put it down and I'll never play it, and it comes out for a different platform. Like, why do I own it for the Switch, the Xbox, and the PC? The newest system we have is a PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 is hands down my favorite systems of all systems. Shadow of the Colossus was amazing on that system. Katamari Damacy, great game. Persona 3, oh my god, you gotta play it. Metal Gear, come on. Who are you? Keep your PlayStation 2. There hasn't been a console that good since the original Nintendo. I have a jailbroken Fire Stick. Who doesn't? My brother has an Xbox One. Mario is the bomb and still is. That's like $10,000 worth of bootleg games. There's a folder I have, like the big CD case when you go to your homie's house and you flip through their CDs of like Xbox games, and it was crappy. All I played was Grand Theft Auto on there, and then there's a hard drive in there, probably with 100 games on it. But I gotta keep my memories, so I don't want to get rid of these. So this stuff's not gonna get sold. Task at hand, guys. Task at hand. The Atari is so good. The Atari is not good. That controller is so hard. Where's Dai? Dai, are you watching? I bet you're a good Atari person, Dai. I bet you are. Oh my gosh, how is there so many of you in here to see me? Okay. Hi, Dan. I'm Dan. Thank you. Okay. Okay, look, now I gotta be a streamer real quick. Follow me on... Who cares? No. Follow me right here. Come back and see me if you'd like to. Who cares, right? But you should follow me on Instagram. That's where the fun is. All kinds of Garbage Pail Kid cards. We'll go through the Garbage Pail Kids tomorrow. There's almost every single Garbage Pail Kid card in here. Here, let me... Oh, I can't show you. Crystal decided she was going to collect all the Garbage Pail Kid cards once. So, each one of these binders is another series of original Garbage Pail Kids, right? All the way through here. And when I say series binders, I mean like series binders of Garbage Pail Kids. From season 1, or, you know, back when I was young, to now. There's almost every single Garbage Pail Kid, and all of these are full. There's checklists and everything. There's packages and blind boxes and stuff from like from when I was younger. This was a series 3 from like 1989. So there's lots of Garbage Pail Kid stuff in here. Here, we're in here real quick. I have Evangelion. My friend Gosh sent me this from Japan years ago. Who's an Ava fan? Man, I love Ava. That thing made me look at life differently. I have insane amount of Pokemon cards, VHS cassettes. Oh, look, Danny's hockey. Oh, we should watch this one day. We'll be playing some hockey. And cooties. Oh my gosh, cooties. I have a lot of stuff in there. Look at this. I have this rad Hori stick in here. Like my arcade stick. This is what I play fighting games on. Batteries. That's going to kill the earth soon. All my foreign money's in here. Look how many foreign monies I have. I have so much foreign money. So much foreign money. Pages of it from other countries. Check out this country's money right here. That's so cool. It's like Monopoly money. Okay, let's put this back because we're getting far away from the task at hand. Is that what it looked like? I think that's what it looked like. Okay, hold on. Let me put this stuff away. Man, my hat's getting hot on my head. Okay, now for questions. Let me go back to the questions. Okay, ooh, good. I can still see the whole thing. And TikTok. Follow Dan on TikTok. Thank you. Don't forget Spyro and Crash Bandicoot for PS2. I have Crash for it. Spyro the Dragon was great. I really love Spyro the Dragon. I do have the new Crash for the Switch, and man, I never liked how Crash Bandicoot played. Sure, it's iconic. I used to walk around with oh my gosh, Dan. I used to walk around with a Crash Bandicoot that was like 4 inches tall. It was like a plushie, and it used to be clipped to my like chain belt, and I used to walk around with one of those. Oh my gosh, Dan. Oh my gosh. I think I have hockey tapes. I do have some good hockey tapes. We should. I want to watch Dan's hockey. I'll bust it out. I have really long hair down to here, but it wasn't a mohawk, but it was shaved on the sides. And I had braces on, and I think that was the year I got smashed in the face, and it blew out my teeth, and they had to put my teeth back into my face. And like, you ever have stitches on your gum? They have to tap those in. And I cracked my jaw, so I was all, and I got a scoring trophy, and it was so cute. I was so young. Oh my gosh. Where does the time go, guys? Where does the time goes? Foreign money isn't a word. I don't know, Katie. No Canadian money? Not until you send me some, eh? There might be some in there. I don't know what Canadian money looks like. I come back to an earthquake. Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't alive then. Oh my gosh, Morgan. My husband uses the PS2 more than me. Into the simple ones. Tetris, bowling, and pinball. Oh, yeah. That's okay. Those are fun, too. Right out of the window. At least you were a cute baby, Morgan. I remember when you were in your little playpen, I used to always go play with you. You were probably the first kid that I played with growing up. I was like 16. I was like 17. And me and Josh and Anthony, we'd always mess with you. But you were always fun, like, as a kid. And that's why I know what Blue's Clues is, because you'd always be watching Blue's Clues. Canadian money looks like Monopoly money. I don't think I have any die. Don't get bowling arm, I know, right? Because I'm the best, duh. Everybody was already older by the time you were around. So, But you were a cute little baby. You were always doing something. I could always mess with you or push you over or poke at you, and you would always come back for more instead of being like, man, screw him. Okay. Ooh. Does anybody love me? Oh my gosh, I swear, like, really, like, look, if you guys want content, just talk about Uncrustables, because that's where all the content's at, apparently. Trying to hold on, but you don't even know. You got this. Katie said, I was an adorable baby. I don't know what happened between 2nd and 8th grade. Yeah, none of us do. You'll be goofy for another handful of years. It's cool. Just be goofy. You're going to wish you were one day. Oh my gosh, there's steady 35 people. Uncrustables are garbage, says Morgan. Morgan, I've never had one, but I'll tell you what, Morgan. When I was at the store a little bit ago, I posted just like, you probably saw it. I don't know if you watch my stuff. I posted like, oh, I've never had an Uncrustable before. I've never gotten more responses back on anything I've ever done or tried to do or be funny or write a skit, and more comments on their opinions on Uncrustable. So far, it was like 19-1, and the only person that hated Uncrustables was Joel, and now you do too, Morgan. Come on, Dan, you knew that song for sure. Which one? Let me see. What are we doing? Are we going for a rip? Trying to hold on, but you don't even know. No, I think I messed up. Steve, help me out. When I was young, now at 25, I still look young. I know what you were doing the other day, Crystal. You were like, I don't know if you were talking to Becky or doing whatever. Or no, I think I was talking to Jess. And then I think I came to the conclusion that you weren't like 15. You were like a grown adult. I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. I have never had an Uncrustable. Jess, we should eat Uncrustables on like New Year's Eve or Christmas stream. Man, we should do a New Year's live stream on CC Mouth Podcast. That would be fun. But we need to eat Uncrustables, and we need to eat McRibs. That's what needs to happen. And Funyuns, man. Funyuns. Oh my god, I tried so hard and got so far. Is that some Linkin Park? I hate Linkin Park. I won't eat a McRib. Yeah, we will. We will eat. Sorry, I love McDonald's, but no, I love McDonald's too. Not as much as you do. I bet you own stock of McDonald's. Jess, you would enter to win a trip to go to Ronald Land, where you got to hang out with Ronald. What do you think Ronald McDonald's doing right now? Do you think he's got a place like Neverland Ranch, but it's full of like Ronald stuff, where it's got like that old playground? Remember the old McDonald's playground where Mayor McCheese would be something you could climb up on, or there would be a big Grimace there who's supposed to be a shake, which whatever that means, you know? Maybe he's got like heads on the walls of like Early Bird. And what the heck's a Fry Guy? Do you remember the Fry Guys with those scrawny like skinny jeans on, and it was like a fry on top, but it wasn't? What's a Fry Guy? It looks like a baby bottle cleaner, right? Right? Thank you for the fun day. I gotta go walk the dog. It's like 30 outside. Hey, Meg's, come back, because I need to know more about why you're walking a dog at this time of night when it's like 30 degrees out. Let me know. Ronald McDonald on Chris Hansen. Yeah, he just shows up with Happy Meals. I can just see him showing up to the kid's house with Happy Meals. Oh my gosh. Die, you're dark. You're dark, Die. How can you hate Linkin Park? Look, they're great and everything, and that's fun, but holy cow. I can't. I need a hat that's really super bent and my little, like, 90s goatee look. I don't. I have respect for them. Good stuff. I don't want to listen to Linkin Park. I don't. But good stuff. Just not... I don't relate. I don't relate. Because Moose has to pee. Yeah, if your dog's name is Moose, please take it outside. I'm sure that's a big dog. I have the McDonald's VHS movies. They are pretty good. Do you remember, like... the old McDonald's, like, commercials and stuff like that, where, like, he'd be skating with the little kids and stuff like that, and... I miss Ronald McDonald. He's gonna come back like Jack did. They killed Jack from Jack in the Box when I was a kid, and he wasn't around for like 15 years. they brought Jack back, and he was awesome. My favorite Ronald McDonald's commercial was one time they were trying to make him. This was like in the late '90s, maybe. They were trying to make Ronald McDonald more like palatable and into the future. And it was this like he's 13 pounds too. Is that heavy? Yes. See, does anybody remember the '80s Ronald McDonald's of him skating on the ice with the kids? Yes, and that one little kid and. Oh, yes. I remember all those old school McDonald's. I'm 41. So, then there was this one song and this one commercial that is still my favorite. I can't find it ever. And it was Ronald McDonald, and he was at a concert, and he was, like, skanking on stage. He was just all picking it up on stage and stuff. And it was like, Ronald McDonald, and I'm loving it. And he's, like, crowd surfing, and Ronald McDonald's is crowd surfing. And I thought it was genius. Like, yes! And then there was never anything after that. That was like the last time you saw Ronald. Where do you think he went? Hey, did you guys, all you old people, do you guys know that the dad from Small Wonder was actually the guy that played Ronald for all those years? Crazy, huh? Terrier mix. That kind of seems like a small dog to me, but I'm not good at dogs. They need to bring back old commercials. I would watch, you can watch the old commercials online. You type in 80s or 90s commercials. And I would spend hours out in the living room sitting on the couch watching old commercials because I was super spoiled as a kid. Like, it was bad. Like, I was raised by my grandparents that I call mom and dad. But I was also considered the first grandchild, so I was super spoiled. So I was a really bad spoiled brat growing up. I fixed it since then. Super spoiled brat. So I would get all these toys and stuff, and I would watch these old 80s commercials or 90s commercials. And it would remind me of, like, oh, my youth. Even though, like, I didn't have any value, so I was kind of a jerk to them. Not my parents, the toys. Ronald seems like what? What die? I think Ronald would be pretty rad. What do you think music instrument Ronald would play? They actually used to have Ronald McDonald schools to train all the Ronalds. What if I was marketing to kids Copa? I know, right? It's Copa McDonald's. What if that's why we don't see him no more, huh? Because you can't market to kids. I could be a Ronald, right? Man, imagine me dressing up like Ronald. I'd be such a good Ronald. Hey, kids! I could totally do that. Oh, I'd love to be a Ronald. Yes, the old Christmas ones are my favorite. I know, right? Okay, so we're still working on this. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. If you're new here, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm Dan, and this is my life. We're all caught up now. All right. So let's kind of move some of this stuff out of the way over here. You guys want like $200 bike riding shoes? Because I have them. I don't have any use for them. Oh my gosh, I got so much stuff. You are our designated Dan for the evening. I am. McDonald's and healthy don't mix. You're correct. Oh, Morgan says, my mom, which is my sister, I love the best. She's my favorite family member. Always said that when you were little, I haven't read this before, so I'm going to read this out loud. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what's coming next after this because my Leslie, she does not hold back. She is the voice. She's a Jess. She's the voice of truth. Okay. My mom always said that when you were little, oh my gosh, she would always bring you something until one day you asked what she brought you and my dad got mad. Hey man, that's not my fault. And I will say what, I remember when, way before you were born, you guys used to live on Brookhurst. Well, you didn't. Well, I guess you were. You were in your dad still. And I would go over there and hang out sometimes, and she would always take me to Toys R Us to buy me. She was always so good to me. She was always so good for me. Even when I was in high school, she would drive all the way to the college where Blake was, because my school was across the street from there, and she would pick me up from school all the time, and that's why I never ever complain when I have to drive all the way over to the same place to get Blake. So, thank you. Okay. I could take some McDonald's. I need some, like, Dean Dash or DoorDash. Hey, there's my computer down here, guys. Look at this. You should thank it. That's what brings me to you. Mm-hmm. I think they're trying to rebrand Ronald to encourage kids to eat healthy. They tried to do that with the Cookie Monster for a while. And remember, he was stopped. Cookies were only sometimes, and he was like on the carrots and stuff. And then like a couple nights ago, I was trying to film this clip with Blake at Target or something like that. And Cookie Monster was back to the cookies. Like everything on the box was cookies, and he was there back eating cookies. So that didn't work. Oh, my back is itchy. I just scratch it on something. Don't mind me, I'm just scratching my back on something like a bear. Okay. Thank you, Dan's computer. That's my computer. Do you remember doing Mission Impossible to hide from Nanita? Oh, yes. Oh, man, those were the days, Morgan. I forgot that, like, you have, like, all that same memories as I have. All right, so we're going to open this box. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way here. Fell off the wagon, right? Cookie Monster totally fell off the wagon, die. Is that a micro ATX? Which one? Like that thing? If so, then no. Okay. Your computer keeps drawing my attention to the pretty colors. Somewhere, Aaron, I have a controller that'll switch the colors, but I don't know where that's at. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're gonna open this up. Not my memories, just regurgitated to me. I was an angel and would never do that stuff. Oh my gosh, you were around for it, but you were little. No motherboard in your computer? What are you talking about? Like, that whole back piece right here is the motherboard, and there's my GX 1080 whatever memory or video card in there. I have 32. Ooh, don't get me nerdy, because that's what I did. I have 32 gigs of RAM. I have an i7 in there. I have a 1080 video card in there. Oi. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to go to the little streamer's room real quick, and then we're going to open this blue thing. So you all talk amongst yourselves. If you guys need to take a bathroom break, if you guys need to get a snack, a drink, fill your cup, we'll do like 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. Holy cow, more of you are showing up. Okay, guys, stick with me. Just wait a second. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to come back in. We're going to open this vault. You know, it's so old. I'm so old. It could be like when Geraldo tried to open up Al Capone's tomb, and they were worried that like it was so old that when they opened it up that the air would come out and it would just like infect them. Let's see if I get infected by it. More beer. Don't worry. I'm gonna grab a cupcake. Okay, all right. We'll be back like in a minute, and I'll see you guys. Alright, hold on. Before I leave the Husky Bunch, let's go out to the lobby. You just showed how old you were. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of copyright strikes. Is Dan taking a bathroom break? I was. And then I was looking for snacks. But I forgot that I have like some pizza left in here. So we'll have that later. But we'll wait for everybody to get back. I forgot there's another microphone over here. Does my audio sound okay? So welcome back, Dan. So I have two microphones. I have this guy right here. And then I have the exact same one set up over here. And that's what's trying to cover the room. Because like I said, I'm going to try to do this all week long while I'm in here. Right? So I have that. Here, I'll give you guys some insight to my life. Because that's all you guys want to know is the everything's like, that's what you're invested in. So I have the shopper card, I think, coming Monday, or Postmates. And I'm going to try to run around and do that. But I'm a little nervous. But I'm still going to try to do that. So that I think that'll be fun. But that'll clear up time so like we can stream every day. I can try to find like an everyday time where it's a window that we can hang out. That one day we hung out for 4.5 hours and at least 20 of you stayed the whole time and we had a good time. It was such a good time. So I want to keep on doing that. A lot of you guys don't know, when I very first started doing stuff in 2007, I live streamed a year of my life in that other room over there for a year. So this is like what I originally did. So that's why like the live streams are kind of fun, right? Even if we're in like junkie room, like we have lots of fun. Just don't stop talking, talk to the little hole. The saddest part is you guys don't get to talk back to me. Technical difficulties. I will work on the stream though. Here's what I hope for the stream. I enjoy the live stream. Thank you, Crystal. I did DoorDash like twice. It wasn't bad. Let's talk, Morgan. Like I want to talk to you about that later. I'll call you or like we'll FaceTime or something later about that, Morgan. I want to know more about that. Just says, yeah, we do in the comments. Oh. Can you describe the taste of White Claw? I'm interested in not sure it's good. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Okay, so if you like Fifth Avenue Seltzer or New York Seltzer or La Croix, if you don't like it, I don't like any of those. If you don't like it, it's okay. It tastes seltzer watery. Okay, here's the thing. You want to get buzzed right quick and just drink a little bit of seltzer water, you get one of those. You can't taste the alcohol. It goes down like water. These go down like water. That goes down like water. Just go get one. Go get one and try it. It's fun. It's just fun. White Claw depends on the flavor. They all taste pretty good. You know what's really weird? I found my White Claw champion is like grapefruit or mango. I thought those were good. Mango is pretty good. It won't get you drunk though. Oh dang girl, you must be like fancy drinking. Couple of those things, I'm white girl wasted. It's PSL Dan for the rest of the night. Truly is more fruity. Truly is more fruity. You know what? It's weird because like we do that back and forth thing like, oh, White Claw, Truly, iPhone, Google. I don't mind the Truly at all. It's just a little bit more kick. It's like they took like it says mango. They just took a little bit more mango. And guess what? Both does the same thing. Good news. They're both good. So any of those seltzer, and I've only had those two. I know that everybody's got a seltzer drink. Those two are really fun. So try that. I have tried Truly and Black Cherry. Here's the thing about Black Cherry. The thing about Black Cherry is it either tastes awesome like Black Cherry or it tastes like Robitussin, and I want nothing to do with it. Eric brought them over last night, and finally Elsie tried one? I don't know who that is. Wait. And they all agreed, and we all like the flavor better. There is more flavor in the Trulies than the White Claws, but the White Claws just, it's water. Dude, you just go, whoa, and you're like, whoa, like, what did I do? Everyone else tried one. Yeah, no, there's way more flavor in the Trulies. And they're, oh, yeah, here's the best part. They're 100 calories. Really? This is way more than 100 calories. This is 12 full ounces. Who's the Surgeon General? Well, according to the Surgeon General, let's look up the Surgeon General. Let's see what the Surgeon General looks. No. We're gonna get to this. Stay on track, Dan. Stay on track. We're gonna get to this thing. Y'all or MD or a photo or tag me. You don't have to slip into my DMs. Just tag me and I want to know what you think about it. I wanna know what you're thinking. If I said more, it's copyright. Meyer. Oh, I love the Meyer. The Meyer is great. Jess and I spent how long was I there for? I was like in Michigan for like 9 days, not counting travel. There was a percentage of time in my pie that was spent at Meyer. Dude, at one point, Jamie's like, we gotta take the recyclables back. And this is when I first got there, and I look over, and like, there's tables like this, and there's like, with stuff, and I'm like, okay, cool. So we load it up in a bag, and we go to Myers. Dude, you get to put it in this like missile like hole, and it spins around, and it shoots you out money. Funnest thing ever. I think we spent like a half an hour. No, we spent like 20 minutes in there. Why I just kept on putting stuff in there. Oh, it was so fun. We spent so much time at Meijer, and there's no lines. No lines. They have like 10 checkout places. There ain't even 10 people there. So fun. So fun. Haha, nice. Yeah, watch out, Jess. I tell off-camera stories when I've been drinking. If you're looking to get buzzed, stick to some wine. Dude, like I said, wine, no. I can't even say what it does to me, but no, wine's different. And I don't even have to like sniff the wine, and I'm like, woo! Let's go to the club. It's hilarious you put an S on Myers. Yeah, you gotta go to the Myers. I did enjoy that store. It was like Walmart. It was like in between Walmart and Target. I like Meijer better than Target. Just different than Target. Walmart is like you're just left alone in there. And they have everything. Oh my gosh. Why do you guys have so much pickled stuff there? There ain't pickled shit in this town. You guys have everything pickled. Pickled watermelon? Pickled pickles? Pickled pickles. You know what it is? You guys ain't got nothing to do out there. That's the thing. That's why. Wine makes you wine, right? Myers is great. It's like saying JCPenney's. Is it not JCPenney's? I just drove by one today. Remember Mervin's? Oh my gosh. I didn't buy the pickled watermelon. It was $10. When we were there, we looked at pickled watermelon. They had pickled peaches too. Yes, you sent me the picture of the pickled peaches. But when I was at your house, how much pickled stuff did I eat at your house? I ate pickled asparagus. Wait, is that the stick that like people always says makes your pee smell? I had that. Then you gave me a pickled red thing. I think I had an olive on it. And then what else did I have pickled there? There was all kinds of pickled stuff that I ate there. You had asparagus. Okay, pickled bologna. Oh my gosh. Remember how I told you the story how I'll never eat bologna again? And I'll try to tell you really fast. I'll never eat bologna again because when I was younger, my mom would make me a lunch in a brown paper bag and she wouldn't put any ice packs in it at all. And she'd make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day. Whenever I would get to the lunchroom, I'd open it up and I'd pull out I'd pull out the bologna sandwich. When I pull out the bologna sandwich, it had like melted to the form of the bag. So like the corner of it looked like the Ziploc bag and it was disgusting. So I never wanted to eat bologna sandwiches again because the cheese melted to the form to the Ziploc bag. But pickled bologna was amazing. That story would have been better like 2 years ago. But like pickled bologna is amazing. You ate pickled garlic too. That was okay. That's the one that I ate with the red thing on it. That was alright. I kind of feel, because I don't think pickled things go bad, but I feel like that jar was like 20 years old. Oh yes, the Mervin's ad that said open, open, open. Oh my gosh, right? They would show up to the door and they would be like open, open, open. Oh my gosh, yes, Di. They carried that out for a while. The red thing was the olive. Okay. Bologna and hot dogs are essentially the same thing. Oh, I know. And I've been going on a hot dog soup kick lately too. It was a hot pepper stuffed olive with red things on it. Okay. That's what it was. I don't think I have any video. There was a gap. If you guys watched the video of me going there, 25% of what happened, like other things that happened, were just left out. There was like a 3-day span where none of us turned on the camera at all. We just like hung out, and I ate a bunch of pickled stuff, and I went out and did a bunch of other stuff, and we went jeeping at midnight on Halloween, like a lot. Okay, here's the story. And I have the video of it, but it's so dark on my GoPro that I couldn't use it. But It snowed on Halloween, and at midnight Jamie said we should go on a Jeep ride. And at that point I was laying on my bed and like getting ready. I was like taking off my shoes, and I was like, whatever. Like, we're all hypothetical, right? And then 3 minutes later, all of us and Jamie and Chris Erickson, and we're all in the car and we're jeeping out in this crazy murder place. Like, it's dude, I'm going out there and I'm never coming back. There's gonna be chainsaw leather mask guys. People are gonna eat my eyeballs out for my sweet juices. And we're going around. All the trees on the road are like pushed down from all the snow. It was beautiful, right? Then we get to this point where like there was too much snow, and someone had to get out of the car and go push the snow off the front of the car to see, right? So I'm like, can I do it, please? Because I just wanted to do the everything. It's like, this is so new to me, of course. So I get out, I open the door, and I'm stepping on the ground, and it's crunchy, and like I'm like Bambi a little bit. I'm like, I don't understand this terrain. I can hear branches breaking everywhere because there's snow coming down. Man, snow, guys, I had no idea. Snow wrecks stuff. My roads are jacked up. There's so many chunks taken out of the roads on all the roads because it snowed here and we're in a snow town. I don't know what the snow did, but it did it. So I get out of the car, or I'm sorry, I get out of the Jeep, and it's cold. My breath is there. Jamie's big lights are on. Jamie's the coolest. You guys gotta hang out with Jamie one day. There's nothing this guy can't do, right? So the lights are all on. I'm safe because he's there, so I feel safe. So I get out. I'm crunching on the stuff. I start pushing stuff off the hood of the Jeep, and I hear or some sort of like Teen Wolf sound, right? And I have the GoPro the whole time, but it's so dark you can't see much. You can see a little bit into the cockpit where Jamie and Jess are in the front seat, a little bit. I run back into the car, and I get in, and they're like, dude, you're not done. What happened? I'm like, dude, you guys don't understand. And I said a bunch of cuss words. And I'm like, something's out there. And Chris Erickson goes, no way. I'm like, dude, you don't understand. Like it was, I could hear it. I don't know if it was a Yeti or Bigfoot or what. It's gonna come get me. The abominable snow thing from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer animated thing. And they're just like, dude, that was me. And I was like, I hate you. And I got out and I said a bunch more bad words. I shut the door and I go out there and I'm scooping the snow off the front because Chris obviously can do voiceovers. I know if you guys know Sushi and Run to Chris Erickson, like, he just rolled down the window a little bit and yelled some animal noise out, which bounced around the whole forest and back into my face. Oh my gosh. Like, I ran, and I have the footage and you can hear the audio, but you can't see anything. So it's not like, I can even probably play it for you right now. It was a bunch of bad words, but they got me. They got me so legitimate. Got me, because sometimes, it's me, and yay, let's have fun times. I know what I'm doing. That time, I was scared. I was so scared. LOL, Chris is great with the voiceovers. I know, right? Jamie is awesome, isn't he? I want to go jeeping. We haven't had any snow yet this year. Shannon, did you watch the video like of me going jeeping in a couple episodes back when I went out there? Dude, we climbed up a rock in Jamie's Jeep. It was so cool. I was sitting there, and it was so neat just to like, now we're facing the sky. It's so cool. But that was so fun. And then, oh, that's right. And okay, and then I have that on film too. So I went back out of the car. Jess is right. I clear the rest of the snow off. I'm not mad, but I'm like, I hate all of you. I clear it, and then, no, wait, it was a different time. It was a different time you drove away from me, right? Or were you driving? I don't know, but you drove away from me and just left me there to get eaten by that Bigfoot guy who wasn't Harry and the Hendersons, but it was a Bigfoot guy, and he was gonna eat me. You know the guy that's got casted in that like jerky commercial? He was gonna eat me. I was gonna be the next jerky. It was gonna be Dan Jerky. Dogman. It's the Dogman in Michigan. I don't know about the Dogman. And yes, Jamie is awesome. Oh. When your friends make their living on camera, you feel bad getting out the camera. It's like saying to your friends, stop hanging out, let's go to work. You know what I notice? Every time I go out there to see Jess, she edits all her videos for the days I'm going to be there, so we don't have to, like, be on or stuff. But it's fun. Like, the vlogs when we're all in it, it's fun times. You can see it. You can see us go to work in my video, and I try to leave, like, behind-the-scenes stuff in there, where I put my GoPro on that tree when we were out in the forest, and I was just taking pictures and just turned the camera on to go to work. And then you saw me. I ran over there. I went to work. And then I went back and I was taking pictures. And then she asked me another question and I ran back and went to work again. But the other times we get to just turn off the camera and just be ourselves. I mean, it's the same thing, honestly. When the cameras are off, there might be a couple less swear words out of my mouth. But to be honest, it's the same thing. There's not really much that you miss off camera than on camera. Dai, you know, you hung out with us. Okay, let's go back to chat. Jamie needs to start a how to fix everything channel. That guy just already, it's weird, like, when you hang out with him, because it's like he's already done it before at least once and he, like, knows about it. And that's crazy. When the stuff goes down in the world and, like, oh, it's time to, like, doomsday. Dude, we're all so screwed here in LA, but he'll be okay. Go to his, go see him. We have some crazy ghost stories around here. LOL, there's some creepy roads. We don't really have, I don't think we have any ghost stories in our town. Okay, should we open it? Like, is anybody like ready to open this, like, box? So here's the deal, and you guys can see my camera. So the stream's on here, so I can see to make sure I'm on. And this tells me, like, here, I can go down here. Oh, you can't. You see, I can see, like, my mic levels and stuff. I don't want to hit the red. You don't want to hit that red over here where the mic levels are bouncing. So I can see the stream. The chat room is on this monitor here. So I can kind of see it. But I'm going to be, like, right here, so we'll see. Also, we had a gift certificate to the Cheesecake Factory, so I went there today, and I got a margarita pizza. And now it's kind of mush. I thought the Cheesecake Factory just had cheesecake. Dude, I'm waiting to see if your face melts off. If so, you should screenshot it. People disappear all the time out of Yosemite National Park. I blame Yogi. Right? They're like, hey, boo-boo, let's see his face. Hey. Right? It's Yogi. That dude that worked there, there was only ever one employee there, and it was that guy at Jellystone. And you know it's one of Yogi's family members. It's probably the wife. And she probably, like, skinned the ranger dude and, like, made this zipper on the back, probably on the back so you couldn't see it because it's Hanna-Barbera. And there was probably another bear in the Jellystone suit. Watch out, man. Don't ever trust people that are half-dressed. Don't trust Donald. Don't trust Paddington. Don't trust me after 8 beers and I'm half-dressed. Don't trust anybody half-dressed. Mm-hmm. Open the box, Geraldo! What's in the box? I only seen that movie one time ever. It was pretty entertaining. All I can hear is my bells, and I can hear Crystal talking out there on the phone. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking. So please stop explaining. Don't because it hurts. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Let's move the camera down a little bit here. We can afford that, right? Can we afford to move that camera down? All right. So far, none of you guys have gotten twitchy or talked crap about this room. Don't cause an avalanche or a davalanche. Those beers are starting to kick in. Oh man. What do I do? Do I stop with the? Should I just stop with the beers? I can put it away. But this is the fun part, right? I've had this guy. Man, I had this guy since I was like 7 or 8. Maybe there's a tag. Is there a tag in here for the count? 1, 2. He used to have a monocle on his eye. I don't know where the monocle is for the count. Here, can you see him better here? What if I like... So, I have the count. Oh my gosh, that's epic. Whoa, yeah. Stay right here. I would always love to have a puppet of myself because I think I have Muppet hand. Look how good I can control this guy. It's lifelike. Oh! I can't make him do it up yours. Up yours! I'm done counting you. Whoa. So I've had this guy forever. Is there a little tag in here? Maybe there's one of those tags, you know, those illegal tags you can't take off. Man, there's like some sponge and stuff here. So this is the count from Sesame Street. Smells like the 70s. How many beers before it comes Dan After Dark? Look, that's not the... I don't have the audience anymore. Oh my gosh, yes. That's rad. I know, right? 1976. Is that what this is from? Holy cow. It's in great condition, but I do think that I remember when I was younger that it had a monocle on. It's hard to be Dan After Dark anymore because the core audience is honestly a PG to... It's PG, and I can spike a PG-13 once an hour. And that's it. Otherwise, it's a big turnoff to the people that don't tune in for this. So, I control my Fs and S's, but like, yeah, there used to be some streams back in the day where it was like DGAF. I had my penguin. What did I get this from? I got this... I don't know what I got that from. I have an original Alf doll. Oh my gosh, the tag's worn off on it. From probably 1988, maybe? No, 86. Original Alf doll. This was the hotness. It was very hard to get one. Honestly, it smells like a museum. Oh, Alf. Alf was the greatest. If you've never watched Alf before, you should watch Alf. But this was an original 1.0 Alf doll. This is my Alf doll. This is mine. Like, I got this. My cousin had an Alf doll. I don't know how old this is. I have the same one. You still have it, Steve? Let loose, Dan. Okay, Sky. What do the 70s smell like? Sneezing and itchiness. I was born in 78, so like all those couches that you see me in baby pictures of, all itchy. Like really, like we all loved the feel of burlap back then. I don't know. But like, here you go. Here's my original Alf doll. I remember standing there opening that on the west side of town. One day I'll go by the west side and I'll show you the house that I lived in when I was 8. It's only like 10 minutes away. It's right by Blake's College. And I remember opening it and being so stoked to get an Alf. Alf was so great. You know, who loved Alf? Like originally, did you guys watch Alf at all? Sorry. Alf used to creep me out, but it was a great show. It was so good. I don't have anything from my childhood. You know what it was? I told myself that I would go through a live stream and go through this, and I think it's time for me just to get rid of all this stuff. Like what? Like I've kept this thing for 30 something years just so I can live stream about it now. Good times with Alf. He was there. Like he was there for me. He was there for me the day that I went to school. I asked my mom one day, and like I was 8 years old, so whatever grade that is. I was 8 years old, and I asked my mom one day, I want to eat lunch, or I'm sorry, I want to go to school early, and I want to eat breakfast at school, because apparently you can have breakfast at school. And they were always for the latchkey kids whose parents had to go to work way too early and had to get dropped off at school like an hour early. I didn't realize that. I thought it was a treat. So I wanted to go on Wednesday, because every Wednesday on the piece of paper you would get, it would show green eggs and ham. And I wanted green eggs and ham. So Dan I am shows up to breakfast. Here I am, ready for my green eggs and ham. Oh, geez. Part of the family. And they gave me my green eggs and ham. My green eggs and ham consists of, here, I'll go back by the microphone. Consists of ham that had like green pepper on it or something like that, or green salt on it. And, hi.
Sorry, do you have a little arm thing that holds the phone for video chatting?
This one?
Yeah. Can I borrow it?
Yeah, you should at least kind of wave. There you go.
Where are we at? Say hi to LiveStream, Terry.
Hi to LiveStream, Terry.
Dork.
Is that what you needed? You didn't need anything else?
No, that's all I needed.
Oh,
I'm just chatting
I
with
was
Terry.
hanging
out with Alf.
Alf. Yeah.
So if anybody's watching from Arizona, we found this guy.
Oh.
And since you didn't ship him or neuter him, he's mine.
Is it New Dog Day?
It's New Dog Day.
Oh, that's cute.
All right, carry on.
Enjoy. Okay. Everybody said hi, by the way. Okay. I bet Alf is worth a lot of money. I bet if you Google original Alf, it's not. I forgot what I was saying. Darn it. And it's okay. Like, no biggie. But I forgot the point I was trying to make. And it was probably going to be a good point, too. So, we'll go on to something else. And hi, that was Terry. I don't know if you guys know Terry. It looks like they're out there. It looks like they're out there hanging out, having fun. Okay. Green eggs and ham story again. Okay. Right. So, I get to school that morning, and I'm all excited to have green eggs and ham. And like I said, it was weird salt. Like, okay. So here's what I remember. I remember sliding the tray. It was this way. I remember sliding the tray, and getting to the ham, and the lady's like, ah, ha, 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 more testicles mean more iron, or whatever that was, right? And I'm looking, and there was this oily glow. You know how kind of when it rains a little bit in the parking lot, and you look and you see like, whoa, look, like where the cars were parked, it's oily. That glow, and I was a little kid. I was 8. You know, I had my jammers on, my shorts that, were all different colors. I had my Rude Dog shirt. It had a little dog on it, and it said, Rude Dog, his breath is worse than his bite. I had a flat top. I was cute. I got pictures of that somewhere I can show you. And I'm like, all right, one of your finest green eggs and ham, please. And they gave me a chunk of ham. And then I went over, and the eggs were green, but they were soupy. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll take some of your aquatic green soupy eggs, please. So then they gave me a scoop of, like, eggs, right? So then I go, I don't remember what else I got. I probably didn't want the fruit cup. You know what I did want? I wanted chocolate milk. I would house the chocolate milk, toss it in the can. I'd go next to the trash can where kids dumped their lunches, and if they didn't open up their milk, they would put it in the return tray. And those were up for grabs, and I would grab 2 more chocolate milks. Oh my gosh. Man, how did I not pee brown back then? So I get there, Dan I Am eats green eggs and ham. Aww. Oh man, I think Alf has cataracts, man. There's like a chip on his eye. I'm from Milmac. Right? But you've done chocolate milk on cereal yet. I don't remember. Wasn't that you and I that were talking about how I've never had chocolate milk in cereal, but I had water in cereal? Remember when we were talking the other day on the phone? I think I had water in cereal, Jess. I did, because my sister put water in the cereal. Morgan, are you still there listening? Kim put water in my cereal when I was like 5, and I had Captain Crunch with water. So anyway, so I ate my food, I left, I was all soused out, and when I got home that night, I was so sick all night long. I puked green eggs and ham, and I never, ever, 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 to this day, had breakfast at an educational place ever. And that memory was hidden for years. I do not want it in a box. I do not want it here or there. I do not want it anywhere. I do not want green eggs and ham. I do not want it, Dan I Am. So you know what? Big ups, Alf. The homie. I'm sneezy. And like, I don't know what Alf does. Like, look, dude, my cats will fix themselves by licking themselves and bathing themselves. Do you bathe yourself on Melmac? There's a pretty big tongue here and a schnoz. Maybe he's from New York. Alright. Let's go to the chat before it scrolls too far and all your guys' wittiness and stuff's gone. Okay? Morgan says, I'm here, LOL, yes. Jess says, oh, it's too far gone, Jess, sorry. We homeschooled our youngest 2-year-old, our youngest 2 kids, and we've had green eggs and ham for breakfast on Dr. Seuss Day. Nice. It takes a little getting used to, but it tastes like normal. But what do you do to make the green? That's the thing. Like, I think that's what got me sick back in the day. Or I just happened to get sick and I blamed it on that. But I was puking and I never did that. I will have to try chocolate milk and cereal. Yeah, Jess, I think you're onto something. Water sucks in cereal. It's either milk or no cereal at all. You know what I'm a really big fan of, Becky? Oakley fan? I'm a really big fan of dry cereal. I really like dry cereal. I really do. My daughter used up all her lunch money. I found out she was eating breakfast at home, and then she ate breakfast again at school. Oh my gosh. Good night, Dan. Good night, Katie. Thanks for hanging out. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what else is in. Let's see what else is in the box of madness over here. Oh my gosh. So I already see something we're going to talk about next. It's going to be that guy with the blue on his second breakfast. Man, I could take second breakfast right now. That's the guy with the blue on his outfit. You guys have to tell me what you think this is from. Check this out, and I'll tell you a story about it. Alf would always have an eye out for the cat Lucky. Oh my gosh, right? He was always trying to eat Lucky. That was just sticking Alf. Like on Melmac, Alf was from Melmac. So here's what happened with Alf. Alf was short for alien life form. He crashed into the family's house. He hung out. Dude, the guy's witty. He's like 80% Rodney Dangerfield, 20% Sam Kinison. Alf was the greatest. But on Melmac, I think they ate cats. So he was always chasing out around the cat around the house, and it was a real cat. So it was funny to watch the cat try to navigate stuff while Alf chased him around. Oh, Alf. Dude, you guys should watch Alf. Watch a few episodes of it. It's funny. It holds up. Just like the Golden Girls holds up. Oh my gosh, the Golden Girls is so funny. So funny. Yeah, he was trying to eat the hat. Oh, green food coloring. Shannon, I wonder what made me sick that day. It's 11:11, make a wish. Shit, I wish for another hour of live stream after this. Sounds like life with the husky, right, Steve? We should play some Mario Kart maybe after this. Steve, I don't know what time it is there. I don't know. I think you live up, right? So you're like 3 hours later. So this guy here, and holy cow, why do I have a My Little Pony from, oh, forget that. Oh my gosh, why do I have you? This is like really super old. It says Hasbro Softies. I'm trying to look for a date. 1984. Maybe that was Crystals? Wow. So this guy here. Oh my god, I see so much crazy stuff down there. So this guy here is a Cabbage Patch Kid. And it doesn't have Xavier Roberts on the bottom, but it has Xavier Roberts over here. And this thing was designed in 86, right? Let me see if there's a tag on here. There's not a tag. So this is from like 1986. I'm like 8. And they were trying to figure out a way to market Cabbage Patch Kids to boys because they were pretty much girl-centric, right? So this one's like a dog. It's got like little doggy ears. Cabbage Patch. It has a necklace. It's probably in the box somewhere. So on there, I would get adoption papers. I don't know why I'm holding them like this. I would get adoption papers, and I mailed in for the name. I think I named him Pal, P-A-L. Come on, Dan. My parents couldn't help me out with a better name than that. And then a sticker would come from the necklace that's on here, and it would say Pal. And I think it's a Cabbage Patch Kid doll. I had this when I was younger. I don't know how much I really spent with it, but it was always like on my bed when my bed was made and stuff like that. I got this when I was a lot older. Check it out. It's like, oh, look at it. You can like pull the head off and stuff. I think I might have had a hockey one too. These were cute. These were fun back in the day. I remember getting this for Christmas when I was like 11 or so. Probably early 90s. Early 90s stuff. Bart Simpson was popular. Lots of Bart Simpson stuff. This is an original old school Simpsons figure. It still says Matt Groening on it from 1990. This was from 1990. I think this used to sit on my bathroom table. Oh, I have so much stuff in here. It smells like the 70s in here. Let's see. The Golden Girls is nothing more than mod 20 years later. I know, but it's so good. That one is super rad. I wonder which one was super rad. Just probably the Cabbage Patch guy. Dan has a My Little Pony. I think that might be crystals. I never was a Brony back then. Dan is an OG Brony. I don't think that's mine, Dye. I think that might be crystals. I think that might be crystals. Great stuff you have. Crazy stuff, right? You are legit Bart Simpson. I know. I was like Bart Simpson. You were around for that. Okay, what else I have? I wish I still had stuff from my childhood, but my mom threw everything away. I know, and there's so much more that I had, and it's really frustrating when I see, like, all the vintage toys, all the nerd toys, all those things that are worth so much money that I had. I had, like, 80% of the stuff growing up, and I lost it over the years from girlfriends and breakups and not taking care of toys, and... Oh. I have this old wooden train set. Things used to come wooden back then. I mean, like, there's dowels and stuff on here. Like, this thing was made, like, by the elves from Santa's workshop. And it's a long train. There's, like, 10 cars, and they all hook onto here, right? I don't know why I still have this. I have an Ernie from 1997. Why would I have an Ernie or Bert from 1997? Like, I don't get that. Let's put that up there. There's more stuffed animals up there. There's that long caterpillar up there and some Popples. Who remembers Popples, right? Right, guys? Oh, let's see what else people are saying. Megs O'Brien, when you say my husband had one, his name is Gary. Which figure? Because I need to know. Is it that, like, Xavier Roberts Cabbage Patch? Because that's kind of crazy. I've never known anybody that had that. Definitely a trip down memory lane. I have boxes of memory lanes. Don't even make me pull out my old original Star Wars toys. Star Wars toys that I have in here from like the early 80s. Oh, dude, I had a complete Castle Grayskull playset. I sold it at a yard sale in the 90s. That's worth crazy amount of monies now. I know, right? And Castle Grayskull was huge. I had so much He-Man stuff. I don't even know what happened to my He-Man stuff, to be honest. Man. I had He-Man where you would hit him in the stomach and, like, he'd have battle damage. I used to have the train set and collection of cars still in the box. They were really recently selling Popples calendars at the 99-cent store. So random. I know, Popples was so random. Underneath here, there's a bin with over 100 Hot Wheel cars in it. I have over 100 Hot Wheel cars in this bin. And I have like 40 feet of track. And if you guys saw some of my old videos on like Mosley78 or Otaku Dan 78 YouTube channels, I would make the tracks from the top of the house and they would go flying around the house. So cool, right? Okay, let's see what we have in here. We have some pins on a hat. But these are old pins. Let's go over to this little camera here. These are old pins too, like those that old Gumby pin. And like I would collect pins for a while. There's an old Hulk pin, and these are from the 80s. I bet these pins are probably worth some money. Tom and Jerry pins on there. Oh my gosh. Look at from the Los Angeles Rams. So the LA Rams were in LA, and I have all these LA Rams pins. LA Rams, LA Rams, LA Rams. Jim Everett before they got traded, and then back to LA. Oh my gosh. Okay, so old pins, whatevs. Maybe I should. Dude, it's getting hot in here, guys. Dude, what like leaked all over this? Like, what animals? All this stuff's like breaking. All this stuff's like breaking down in here. Oh my gosh. I have my Teddy Ruxpin. That was a cassette player. Did you also have? So there was Teddy Ruxpin, and then okay, I gotta get rid of this, dude. I'm dying here. Okay, so there was Teddy Ruxpin, And then there was the Caterpillar too, and you could connect them via mini jack. So crazy. The crazy thing about Teddy Ruxpin is that like when you would play the Teddy Ruxpin, the mechanics of its mouth moving. Okay, so Teddy Ruxpin at home, people, was this teddy bear that had a cassette player, and you'd play it in there, and it would talk via whatever it's played on the cassette. But the problem is this was the '80s, so the mechanics inside the Teddy Ruxpin would be all, you could barely hear what was going on. Still pretty cool though. Still pretty cool. Open a window. I know, but like it took a lot to get it hot in here. Oh, the neighbors don't need to see me live stream. We won't open a window. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back to what we are doing. So, Teddy Ruxpin had me having nightmares. Huh. Oh my god. That was the hardest piece of bread to bite. You could play Metallica and Teddy Ruxpin if you have the cassette. Okay. There's my Crash Bandicoot. With my Dan necklace on. Let's go over here. With my Dan necklace on, that I told you that I used to hang it off my hip. So there's Crash. I got him at City Walk at Universal Studios. Like, there's a City Walk there, like downtown Disney. I got him there. My daughter's Teddy Ruxpin's jaw fell off. Are you serious? Did she have nightmares? Funny story with Teddy Ruxpin. Both my grandparents bought one, and they fought to see who took theirs back. Oh, did they fight to the death? Crash was okay. If you try to play Crash right now, it doesn't really hold up. But that was me. I would wear it right here. I thought I was cool. For those of you guys that are really old, Alf, this was a Burger King. This was a Burger King toy that you could buy for $1.99. And it was Cooking with Alf, right? And you would get a little record with it. It's a little puppet. Alf was that popular. Cooking with Alf. You're burning up. You're cooking with Alf. And yes, I did listen to the little record that came with this. I had some old school Kermit the Frog hockey stuff from the 90s. I think that's about all the stuff that's mine in here. This little football used to always just stay on my bed. I had a soccer ball with it too, but that used to always stay on my bed. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, and these guys came from Burger King as well. Dude, Burger King used to have the greatest toys. There was like 10 of these. They were so cute. They used to always sit on my mantle. Oh, there's my beer, because I need more of that, right guys? Okay, so let's put memory lane, box one away. Mm-hmm. Where's Alf? Should I, I should keep Alf out. There's a... Oh, well, that didn't work out so well. Go local sports team. Oh, I'm not from Pittsburgh. Okay, so let's put the lid on this before I catch something. Like, what do I do with this stuff? Here's the thing, guys. I have a box of things from, like, every convention I went to. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. It's got, like, VidCon stuff and things and... Oh my gosh. Okay. But, like, what am I supposed to do with this? Right, guys? Like, what am I supposed to do? You know? The Crash looks creepy. It was actually pretty cute. It doesn't look too bad. I was really old. I was born in 68. Well, I was born in 78, so you should know all the things that I know then. Well, that's where it goes now, right? So, what am I supposed to do? That's a stuffed toy. Alf has attitude. Alf's cool. Lisa wants to know if you still have your Stretch Armstrong. No, those things broke down. Those things had like a 7-year shelf life, and inside the Stretch Armstrong, I want to say was like It's like syrup or I think it was like a syrup stuff that was in there, and it would crystallize after a bunch of years, and all the Stretch Armstrongs from back in the day aren't around anymore because they all crystallized and they're no good. So I think they made modern Stretch Armstrongs, but I think the old Stretch Armstrongs are just gone forever. You should keep everything for another 10 years, then do your Swedish death cleaning after you turn 50. Tell me more about the Swedish death. See what's worth money and donate the rest. It smells like the 70s. I don't know if anybody wants to hug up on my Alf doll, but I do. That's what we're going to do. Like, not tonight because we're hanging out, but that's what's going to start probably tomorrow morning. You're going to come to my live stream and hang out, and we're going to sit there, and you'll see my screen on my computer, and we're going to start Googling this stuff and finding out the history of this stuff, and I think it's kind of neat. I have a lot more boxes of stuff, of old stuff, old original Happy Meal toys. Old Happy Meal toys and my old McDonald's breakfast that turned into a Transformer. And my Egg McMuffin Transformer from let's see. This is 1987. I have this from 1987. You know, I have all the old Chicken McNugget Happy Meal toys. I have so much stuff. You guys ever have Musclemen? You guys remember Musclemen? I still have my old Musclemen. Swedish death cleaning is when you get rid of all your stuff after you turn 50 because you could die at any time and you don't want to burden your loved ones. Dude, my mom sent me this box that I have over here somewhere, and it was everything that I ever made for her growing up, and every card I ever sent her, and all the photos I ever sent to her, and she sent them back. I'm like, what is that? So now I have a box of all my stuff that I gave to her. She did a Swedish death. It's crazy, right? There's a consignment store that would love this stuff. I know, right? 1987 was the year I was born. What was I doing in 87? I was living on the other side of town. I was in 4th or 5th grade. I was really into pogo balls. Do you guys know what pogo balls are? Where it's like this ball with this plastic piece, and you'd bounce around on a pogo ball. Tell me somebody knows what a pogo ball is. And those things were like ankle breakers. I'm going to show you my pogo ball. So that's what I was doing in 87. Let me see. Is there one that has a desktop on it? Can I show my desktop? I can. Okay. So we'll move this over here. We'll go here. Ooh, that's what I was doing earlier. Alright. We'll go over here. We'll move this back. This was a pogo ball. Can I play 80s commercials on here? Am I allowed to do that? I'm not allowed to do that. I got in trouble from Jess the other day because I played music on my live stream, and she really was not happy about that because I got so much copyright strikes. But I don't know. I can't play the ad, can I? Jess, if you're listening, can I play that? The answer is, if I have to ask, it's no. I haven't thought of a pogo ball in like 20 years, right? I was 22 in 1987. You were having a fun time. If you had a crimped hair and you were listening to like Debbie Gibson, I'm envious of you. No, Dan, shoot. Thank you, Jess. Jess is my lawyer, but I can show images of pogo balls, right? And you guys can watch the videos at home. So this is a pogo ball. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sneeze a bunch. Hold on. Okay, technical difficulties. So, you can post a link to the video in the chat. You guys are gonna just Google it. So, this was a pogo ball, and you would squeeze your feet on the side of it, and you would bounce, right? Thanks for muting. You would have woke up Memphis. You're welcome. This ain't my first rodeo. Here, I'll just make it big. So, that's what a pogo ball was. You would bounce on them. You know how many rolled ankles I had on that thing? I had short hair and I was waitressing at Chi Chi's restaurant, and I was going to fashion school. Ooh, that sounds fun. Moon shoes. I never had the moon shoes because I was like 2 or 3 years too old. So anyway, that was for Pokeballs. This is what would happen. You would squeeze your feet on there, and you would bounce up and down, right? And you would just roll your ankles. Pogo ball is what they call it. It's an easy way to have a ball. That's what a pogo ball was. I don't know what that is. That looks like some new pogo ball over here. But yeah, I had pogo balls. I never had moon shoes or any of these things. Okay, watch this. Okay, back. So that was a Pokeball. Joel! Hi, Joel! I was just talking about how you were the only person that hated Uncrustables. Here we go. So, that's what I was doing back then. I was Pokeballing outside. I'd have the garage door open. I'd be at the end of the driveway. And I would Pokeball. And all I would try to do is like, I just wanted a Pokeball from the street to the curb, and then back to the street again. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. My shorts were too short. My neon yellow Rude Dog shirt, my flat top. All I was listening to was Tone Loc. Tone Loc was so popular back then, and Guns N' Roses had just come out. Hi everyone. Hello Joel. If you guys get a chance, go follow Joel. Joel's got fun stuff. Like, your life's been so fun over the last year, Joel. Like, you just go to conventions and hang out with, like, calm people. So cool. So, click on Joel. Go see Joel. He won't do you wrong. Tone Loc, I know, right? Chi-Chi's was a Mexican restaurant chain in the 80s. Out here, Chi-Chi's is a pizza place. I remember Tone Loc. Oh, yeah. So, that's everything that's in that box. Look at all these other Happy Meal toys I have. Watch. You guys remember Mac Tonight? I have a lot of Mac Tonight. I have a lot of Mac Tonight things. Can I go up higher? Hi, there's Dan. He doesn't want to autofocus. Funky Cole Medina. I know, right? Okay, anyway, so I have a lot of old stuff. Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock had a lot of Happy Meal toys. Oh, man, I must have ate a lot of McDonald's. Fraggle Rock had a lot of toys. I got a lot of toys from there. Let's see if there's a year on this one. This one is 1988. Oh my gosh, 88. I was 10 when I got this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What else do I have in here? The Berenstein Bears had a bunch of crummy toys for a while, and it's all fuzzy. I hate the Berenstein Bears. They're creepy. Like, something's going on in the house that we don't know about. There is something in the Berenstein Bears house that's going on that, like, I don't know, man. Family needs to get checked out. Yes, I have the box set of Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock is great. Dancer fears away. Worries for another day. Mac Tonight was a play on the Knife song from the 60s. Yes. I have lots of Mac Tonight toys. I have a bunch of these guys. The original chicken nuggets they would come doing different stuff. This one's from 1988 also. They used to have the coolest place at Cedar Point where you'd walk through the spooky old tree. We should go there. I want to go there. That was the only one of the books I liked, and it was because of that place at Cedar Point. Yes, but the Berenstein Bears were creepy, Jess. A YouTuber talked about that. Everything's been done before. I mean, Cedar Point makes anything cool. Have you been there, Steve? This went to my camping set when I was a kid. I remember we were gonna go camping one time. We showed up to some warehouse place, and they had this truck. They had like a car, and it had a tent on the back, and it popped out, and it had a little motorcycle on it. I still have that one. This is the one that Jess liked the other day. Many, many, many times. Only 2 hours away. Oh, so you're not that far then. Okay. Jess needs to take Dan to Cedar Point. I'm halfway scared, but I think that would make for some good video, right? You guys want to see what I look like when I eat nachos, and then when like the nachos leave me? Then we should go. Wow, you might be able to get some bags of money for those. I know, right? Especially right now when all that stuff's old, like old Hot Wheels from the 60s. One of the things I pulled out here said 1968 the other day. Oh man, look at my McCheeseburger that transformed into a transformer. Does not compute. Let's see what years this is. You're sitting on a gold mine. I'm sitting on my childhood. You know? I probably have high cholesterol because of these toys. Well, this was the quarter pounder from 1987. I was 9. Even stuff from Burger King. I wonder what year this was in. Do a big ol' meetup at Cedar Point, a CC Mouse podcast meetup. I don't know. Yeah, screw VidCon. I don't know if we could draw a crowd at Cedar Point. What year was this in? 1989 from Burger King, right? I don't know. It says this from the Hallmark Company, but I think this was from Burger King. Would you come, Joel? Oh my gosh, dude, I hate Muppet Babies so much. I have so much Muppet Baby stuff. I hate Muppet Babies. Yeah, that's what I thought, friend. So, I have all this. I have all these Muppet Baby toys from Muppet Babies, and I hated Muppet Babies so much. We did a YouTube meetup at Cedar Point for 5 years in a row. Dang. That's crazy. Original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If we got one Airbnb, we could all stay in it. I'm in. We don't have to go to VidCon. Dan, you can do anything you put your mind to. Thanks. Hi, Dan. Hey, Drea. Dan, did it rain on you today? It rained the heck out of here. Lots of turtles anyway. Oh, I asked something else I was looking for. And you can tell how old my stuff is. Like, look at this. That's from the 70s. Wait. 1976. This is 2 years before I was born. Was that crazy? Last night it did, but not today. Man, it rained the heck out of today. I'd fly to Mission Inn just to go. You'd have to fly out of the same airport as me. Dad has to ride Dragster. What is that? Really, Joel? I didn't know you were older than me. Oh. Man, that bread's hard to eat, by the way. I've been trying to pull on that bread like I'm the Hound. We had 9 at Disney. We could do better than that at Cedar Point. True that. Only if you come to die. You know, if you get an Airbnb at Cedar Point, you guys could take a day and go to the islands. There's islands there? Is that like the restaurant? We have an islands out here. You can ride it with him, Steve. Does that mean you're not going on this thing? I'll go on the things, like, I'll do it for the videos. I don't want to wear anything on my head anymore. You guys okay with that? I look like the guy from The Fifth Element. Dragster is a 400 foot tall, straight up and down. That's what she said. I would front row. I mean, I get like only if you have that GoPro camera that's like you know that one where there's that stick on you and it's facing you. Only if you had that. You should come to WonderCon and cosplay him. I want to cosplay me. Oh, cosplay the guy from Fifth Element? I could do it, right, Joel? Who was that actor? That was... that's not Gary Sinise. Let's see. I'll show you who I look like. There. Let me see if I can find that on here. Oh, I gotta move this over here. Where's my desktop? Gosh, there it is. Oh no, I'm not trying to open up Sony Vegas. Oh my gosh, it's gonna open up the vlog that I was working on. Don't look at my vlog. No, no, no. You're not supposed to see it. Look, there's the guy's hair that I look like from Fifth Element. Right? Is that it? Am I in? Am I in? Here's the deal. I don't know if I'm in because now I can't see the chat. So let's get rid of the desktop. Let's get rid of the desktop before Jess Lawyer gets mad at me for showing things I shouldn't be showing. There you go. Are you going to WonderCon, Joel? I'm out. Bye, Aaron. Thanks for hanging out. Dan, go with Joel the Geek and go. Where's WonderCon at? Like here in Cali? I applied for this job to like work the VR booth at the convention in Long Beach Comic Con this January. Where's that at? Is it out here? You just need the glasses head thing. I know, right? I have such fine hair that it gets so greasy so quick that when I have anything on my hair for like a minute or two, like that hat, it just destroys my hair and it won't even mohawk until I go wash it again. Isn't that in Anaheim? I think it's in Anaheim, right? I'd go with you to that, Joel. But you'd have to come out here to Cali. Yup. Well, if you go, let me know. I have all the time in the world. We could cosplay. I want to be the broken down C-3PO and you can carry me on your backpack. Same place as VidCon. Well, if you're going to go, let me know because that's not far. I can do that. Let's get off. I don't want to look at me like this no more. How do I... Did I have other camera angles? I do. I do, guys. It's the first weekend in April. Yeah, let me know. I'd go to that. I might be at the one in January, but I don't think you can come out for that. If you come out for that at Anaheim, we should go to Disneyland. I really want to go to Disneyland again. I haven't had enough Disneyland fill. I don't think anything's going to top the Disneyland trip that we went on. So, but I'd try it. Okay, so what are we doing here? Are we done going down memory lane? There's so many Sims games on the shelf right here. There's like every Sims 2. There's like every Sims 2 game right there. Holy cow! The big stack of Wii games. The big stack of DVDs. Is that the Goofy movie? You guys remember the Goofy movie? I have this box here with props in it. Oh my gosh, guys! I should show you my props. When was the last time you played The Sims? I played The Sims 4 last year on a live stream because I could make the guy look exactly like me, and it was a live stream. It was so fun. Sims Dan is such a jerk, by the way. You would not like Sims Dan at all. I ran around and I had a bunch of girlfriends and I didn't have a job, and then I kept going to the bar area and I kept on just trying to get drinks, and eventually they sent me home and I think I peed myself and I passed out. You know, now that I think about it, it sounds exactly like me. So it's been a while, but there's Sims 2 discs up there. What am I gonna do with that? And then back in the late 90s, no, probably like 2003 or 2004, The Wizard was nowhere to be found, and I wanted to watch The Wizard. And if you guys didn't know about what The Wizard was this movie with Fred Savage and Jenny Lewis from Rilo Kiley, and Lucas, who was, I don't know, he was a bad actor, but like I loved Fred Savage movies. Oh, I know The Wizard, right? So I got this on eBay for like $5. I don't even know where you can find it at now. I have no way to watch it. I don't have a DVD player on my computer. But I loved The Wizard. It was so good. It was about this kid that had to go to California for the Nintendo Championships. Good stuff. I really wish I could watch that. Good stuff. So I have that. I have a stack of PlayStation Vita games. Look at all these Vita games I have. This is the first live stream I've been able to watch. Worth it. Thank you. Really? Man. So I have all these DS games. My favorite DS game, Katamari, is fun. Little Big Planet was okay. Wow, they really had a Minecraft? I didn't remember that. Tearaway was cool. But Persona 4 Golden, one of the best games ever. One of the best games ever. Dan, you have an Xbox? It has a DVD player. I do. That's right. You're right. I wonder if it'll play that. This game. You're right. I do have an Xbox. When I went to Little Tokyo, in Japanese it's Chisai no Tokyo, which is Little Tokyo, there was bootleg DVDs there, and this says Goku Sen, and that's disc 3. Goku Sen was like a teacher, and this was almost like, it would be like Days of Our Lives or something like that. It was like a Japanese drama, like everyday show about this teacher that had struggles, and it was Goku Sen. It was a girl. That's what that says there. That says ko. Those two dots make it say go. That says ku. That says se. And that says Gokusen. And so I bought these. I watched them once a little bit, but I bought them to learn a lot of Japanese because it's like situational comedy. Pretty cool. What's up, Thanks? Whoop, whoop. I don't think I met you before. That name's new here. Hi. Dan, you can get a DVD player on Amazon for $20. I think I saw that. Sounds like Goku, right? But yeah, this is Gokusen. So I have that. My friend Ghost from Japan would send me the toys. You've seen these toys, right? And these toys, he called it something. These toys, you're supposed to catch it. They're supposed to catch it on here. You're supposed to catch it on here. And I wasn't the best at this toy. There is no way in heck right now that I'm going to be able to land this thing. There is no dude perfect in me at all. And right now I'm going like, dude, if you catch it, that would be so fun. But I can't. You're supposed to catch the ball on the whole... Like, I guess they didn't have anything to do over there in Japan for a lot of years, so they had this. It's kind of like playing with that paddle ball. You know that stupid paddle ball that you would just bounce back and forth until it broke off, and then your parents would be mad because the paddle would be separated from the ball? It was kind of like that, you know. This is your own old school friend, Marco. Oh, what's up, dude? I'm just in here. I'm in here in my trashy room trying to figure out stuff to sell. Oh, I love you, Marco. I'm glad you're still around. You're gonna catch a ball to the face. That's what she said. Alright, we'll put that back. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is like from the Karate Kid too. Come on, Daniel-san. Which everybody used to call me because my name is Dan. Come on, Daniel-san. I'm in the process of getting rid of clutter too. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to go through and I'm gonna try to sell a bunch of this stuff. So we're gonna be live streaming out of this room for a while. Real deal. See, so you guys can relate. It'll be fun to watch me sell stuff as I sit here and list them and we have fun and we talk about my life. Okay. Anyway, so that was that. Who likes manga? I have so much manga here. You guys want to buy some manga? If you guys want to buy anything in my room, it's for sale. Wax on, wax off. Oh my gosh, you know how many times somebody waxed me off? Oh, no, wait. You know how many times somebody said wax on, wax off to me? That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Why are you selling all this stuff? I'm done. Like, this is taking, like, I'm paying for this real estate every month. And like, it just sits in here. If I can clear this room out, I can set it up so I can do better live streams. It could be out. It could be set up as game area. I could put stuff on the walls. I could do stuff. I could have a room, and instead I have all this stuff that I've collected for what? You know? Like, so I'm ready to, like, go on. Love manga. Because he needs money. That helps, too. And it's the only motivation to get rid of my stuff. Like, I'm never going to get rid of, like, Roni Kinshin, which is kind of like, what's it called? Like, Samurai Warrior? Samurai Warrior? I have old Silver Surfer books from 1978. Whew, that's a good one. My friend goes from Japan. So, here's how Pokemon works in Japan. Pokemon in Japan is a year ahead of the States, right? So, memories. I know they're memories, but they gotta go. Man, Oakley fan, you're still hanging around? Whew. Okay, so Pokemon in the States is a year behind Pokemon in Japan. Actually, I can go up close here. So, here's what would happen. So when I met my friend Ghosh in Japan, you guys know that story. At one Christmas, I sent him a webcam. No, it wasn't even a Christmas. It was like 2 months into just text talking to him. I'm like, I'm live streaming my life every day, and I can't see you. I sent him a webcam. All the way to Japan. You know how long it takes to get something to Japan back then? So I sent him a webcam to Japan. And he would set it up, and Japan's like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to 17 hours ahead of us on West Coast, depending, 20 hours East Coast, depending on where you're at. So it would be like in the evening time, and it would be morning for Ghosh. And he would set up the webcam and point it at the screen, and Blake would sit there, and it was in Japanese. He had no idea what was going on, but he loved Pokemon. So, Blake would just sit there and watch Pokemon in the morning. It would be just like on 8 o'clock Saturday morning cartoons. It was Pokemon. So then, a year before this came out in America, he sent the DVD, and we'd watch it all the time, but it was hard because it was regioned. And back then, so let me tell you how regions work. This is what region 7, I need region 1, or region 2. I need region 1. So what it was is like DVD players would only read discs from North America, or they would only read discs from Japan. So you would have to get like a DVD player from there to read those discs. And what that does is the first layer of the disc is a country code on there. So like, you know how I have all those bootleg games? What it would do is it would bypass a certain layer of the discs and start at track 1 and not read things that said like, hey, I'm not from North America, are you? And the DVD player would be like, yeah, I'm American, what's up with that? And they're like, yeah, we don't play nice together. So it was hard to find. You would have to find codecs and stuff and play it on your computer, and it would only let you know like once or twice, like for free, that they'd let you play out of region discs. So I remember him playing this a lot. So this says what does that say? That says it says Pocket Monsters, and that says so that makes it Zoroark. So that is Zoroark. And yeah, so it's completely Japanese. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can take a comic books to the comic book store and sell them maybe. I have my original Infinity Gauntlet series 1 through 6, and I remember being 11 years old and begging my dad to go Tuesday night at midnight when they would get back from the Diamond Distributor down in LA, and they would have the new comic books, and we'd go there and we'd buy all that stuff. I don't know if I can get rid of my memories like that. I watched Dragon Ball Super subtitle because I don't want to wait for it to be dubbed. That's the reason why I learned Japanese. I was playing World of Warcraft for a lot of years, really super into World of Warcraft, right? And then I wanted to watch an anime called Prismark, but it was only in Japanese and there was no dub or anything for it. And I was so mad at myself for spending so many years playing Warcraft that I'm like, I could have learned a new language by then. And then Epstein didn't kill himself. Shut up. Oh my gosh, I've seen so many play on words on that today on shirts. So what had happened was I started to try to learn Japanese just to watch some of the anime. So I did not want to watch any dub stuff. I did not want to watch any sub stuff. I want to know what was going on now. So that's why I learned a lot of Japanese, just so I could watch some anime. I'm not a fangirl. I'm not an otaku. I'm not like a weeboo or whatever. Like I'm not that kind of person. I'm not attracted to Japanese women as far as like that's not why. Let me rephrase that. That's not why I'm into the culture. Like for that, I just thought it was interesting and I thought it was cool. I want to learn Japanese. Serena, you can because you know English and English is way harder than Japanese. Japanese is so simple. It's consonant vowel, consonant vowel, consonant vowel, consonant vowel. Then like 3 occasions when it's not. You know, look at otaku. 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 Everything's consonant vowel. Hentai. No hentai for me. That's not anything. No. I feel bad for not liking anime because of the fan service. I am very particular about what I watch. I don't like any chibi stuff. I don't like any of that like stuff. I like Neo Tokyo, like Bobo was awesome. Gurren Lagann was great. Neon Genesis Evangelion made me look at life differently. Stuff like that. Anime isn't all cartoon fan service. Anime came from the fact that we bombed the heck out of Japan and they had no form of entertainment, so everything was written and done and animated, you know, to show movies and to tell stories because they had no budget. Bubblegum Crisis forever. I should watch that. I didn't watch Bubblegum Crisis. I've watched like Akira, Ghost in the Shell. Like I said, Bubba was great. Gurren Lagann was amazing. I don't know, Joel, if you finished that. I remember I recommended that to you. I loved that. Ray Zero. Oh, Serena, I should try that. I think I watched a couple episodes of that and I really liked it. You should watch My Love Story. It's adorable. I don't mind adorable anime. That stuff's fun too. I watched Fully Cooley. That was great. That's where I discovered the pillows. It's hard to find. I finished Gurren. Gurren was so good, Joel. Have you ever kept up with Gorilla Mo? No, but you know what? Let me show you something. Do you remember? This is my friend from like junior high. Do you remember when we were in 8th grade and oh, I can't reach it. I have my yearbook over there in the corner that Gorilla Mo drew back in the day. And we never saw him since. But one time Anthony Hadamio and I were at the Sears at the mall within the last 15 years, and I swear he was at the return counter. So I know he's around. It was so cool. I know, isn't Gurren Lagann awesome? You guys should watch the anime. That was so good. But I'm not like, I haven't watched any in a bunch of years really, and like I don't know like what I would even watch. I'm not like a Death Note fan. I don't like Bleach. I don't really care about Full Metal Alchemist. Good Times. I know it was Good Times, right? Oh my god, a yearbook. You gotta show us that sometime. I think I did that on my birthday live stream. On my birthday live stream, and was my birthday live stream a CC Mouse live stream or my live stream here? But I did show my old yearbooks and I showed my baby book. I did do that. Okay, hey Dad. Okay, so I think that we should take one more break before we come back for one more stent, and then we'll wrap it up. I've already been going for 3 hours. I'm fine with that, but let's take one more break. If there's any weird things that you guys want to see open, discovered, talked about, here I'll kind of turn it over here and you guys can kind of see what's in the room. But if you guys want to decide on something for me to look at, a drawer for me to open, you guys want to see what's in a box, let me know. And then we'll come back and we'll do this again in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes maybe, okay? I'm going to hit the little streamer's room. I'm going to say hi out there. I was supposed to be done at 9, but there's a lot of you in here, so we'll figure this out. Okay, I'll be back. What's in the big gray plastic bin? Ooh, okay, like, we'll look at that in a minute. He won the lottery and died the next day. Dan seems like a chill dude. The chillest. Mueller would know. Jamie is the chillest. Jamie's an interesting cat. How would a bunch of beers Dan explain Jamie? Jamie never says anything that's either not funny. Jamie's a lot funnier than you see in the vlogs. But he never says nonsense. Like, every now and then, like, I'm 9 out of 10. I'm 8 for 10. I'll throw out 10 things. 8 of them land. You love it. A couple of them don't. Nah. Jamie pretty much throws out the winners all the time. Like, he's always, like, saying something clever or funny. So, yeah. So Jamie's got a better at bat percentage than I do. Maybe I'm at bat more than him, but I don't hit as many balls as he does. Like, you know, if that makes sense. So, I need to know. I can honestly admit that I'm happy that Jess suggested Dan. He's an awesome possum. It's so hard because, okay, so every now and then Jess would plug me, or I'd be in a Jess video and I'd get all these subscribers, and like, I don't want to let him down. As far as when I say I don't want to let him down, like, oh, I almost said something really bad about other people's channels. I don't, like, if she's gonna suggest you to me, at least come have fun. If I wasn't fun, she wouldn't have suggested you to me. But, like, I don't know, like, thank you. Like, at least if you're gonna watch a spin-off show, because all I am is a spin-off show, right? You took a character from my friend that, like, I forget that she's just a television show to you guys. And, like, look, here's the guy that came bumbling in, like I'm Kramer. Oh, man! Have you guys ever washed a salad in a bathtub or whatever happens on Seinfeld? I never watched Seinfeld, and then that's it, and then I'm out. I'm like, I'll come in, I'll whip, and then I'll nay out of the place, and now you guys come follow me on my Sheldon spin-off show, which sucks. So I appreciate that, like, 99% of you that come over for that, stay for it, and thank you. You know? You've been vlogging as long as her, right? I don't know, Jess, are you still on? Because, like, I remember when YouTube was invented, and I remember when Twitter was invented. My original Twitter handle has such a low number. It was like, I don't know, it was like 110,000 or something. It was so low. Like, I was there, but, like, my purpose was different than it is now. Like, I consumed more on YouTube right when it came on. I was still on Justin TV live streaming with iJustine and Justin TV. Like, I was there for that. That avenue went this way. YouTube went that way. Livestream fizzled out because Twitch bought it and destroyed the little bit of livestream that was left. Justin TV, on that split with YouTube, had a chance to grow livestream to be, this is what we watch. And YouTube grew to be, this is what we consume. And Twitch bought Justin TV and crushed anything that was live streaming. Now they have it, yes. And let me tell you a story about that. I'm a little bit mad at Twitch, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. So Twitch buys Justin TV, and there was Justin TV, there was LiveStream.com, there's 4 or 5 of them, and there was 4 or 5 sites that would stream live content all the time. And Twitch buys Justin, shuts Justin down, turns it into a gaming channel, shuts everything off that's not gaming. At that point, I'm already starting to upload stuff on YouTube, but it's just to show my friend Ghosh my American life. Mosley78, you can Google it. It's really clunky and hard. You'll see how clunky my videos were back in the day. The day before, the weekend before they put a Just Chatting channel on Twitch, I started another 24-hour live stream channel where I would live stream every minute I'm home, and when I was going to bed, I had hundreds of vlogs, right? And it would just play my reruns until I could come back on. I woke up the next morning. I made a playlist. I downloaded them all. I got them in the folder. I got the metadata right. I put it up there. I live streamed that night in my living room. I went to bed. Sayonara. And when I woke up the next morning, I had a 2-week ban or something like that from Twitch for streaming non-gaming content, which the next weekend they launched the Just Talking channel where you could do stuff like that. That's how I found you. Thanks. Stuffed toys in the gray toe. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. You gotta read the chat out loud. You can't just read it to yourself. Spin-off show is kind of harsh. I thought it was funny. I'm just trying to be funny. Come on. We're just people. Like, I just hang out with my friend Jess, who happens to do stuff on YouTube. Okay. You never disappoint me. You make me smile when my days are crappy. Oh, thank you. Just started 10 years ago and gone to the Snow Dogs in the spring in 2011 with the vlog. See, that's right. Man, Becky, you're like pop-up videos, man. I see you answer that stuff with a quickness. You know more about my life than I do. Someone the other day, I remember watching bootleg NASCAR races on Justin TV. Dude, okay, so back on Justin TV, so here was the greatest part about live streaming. Mainstream did not recognize the internet as a form of entertainment. We would watch Wipeout. We would watch I Survived a Japanese Game Show. We would listen to music. We would watch movies. I would hit play and we would watch movies. And I would put the live cam on. And we would watch movies on live cam. It was like your own Mystery Science Theater 3000. And it was amazing. We would have so much fun because we didn't have to worry because nobody cared about what we were doing at all. It was great. It was great. I still have my live stream camera. This is my live stream camera right here. This is what I made my, watch this. This is like pulling out an old computer. This is what I made my videos on. Come on. Come on, guys. How could I ever throw this away? This was on a tripod. There's an LCD screen right here. This flipped around. I watched YouTube since 2008. Yeah, you've been around a long time. Okay. So this thing was like Wayne Gretzky would drive around the ice and you could see the screen and it moved around and it took high 8 tapes. High 8 tapes were these guys here, right? This is a high 8 tape. There's about 90 minutes on this tape at best, right? That is a data of dad cameras. It almost is. Look, Neeler, when I was younger, we had America's Funniest Home Video camera. Oh my gosh. And then I had all these VHS tapes. Oh man, I wonder where those went. I had all these VHS tapes, right? And I would win an award, I would do something. Oh my god, I'm trying to block the light. I would win an award or do something, and my dad would record all of it. Like, do you remember the first year you made YouTube videos? You would record an hour of footage to make like a 9-minute video, and then after a while you're like, why would I make another sweep of coverage footage? My dad sucked. He would just record all the BS, and he would get like 3/4 of the way through my recital or my Christmas thing, and then the battery would go dead on this thing. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. This is the data cams. So I had this on a tripod with a plate in here, right? One of these tapes has my last live stream because cassette goes in. I would have auxiliary cords that went to an internal Hanabug WinTV card with, it wasn't even like, it was mono with yellow. So it was video and mono, right? And now I have to think of the videos like 1994. It is. Okay, so I had that set up. I would have it plugged into the hard power. I had it plugged into the back of my computer. I put it in, I hit record, and I could live stream. It would record to the tape. That's the only way it would push it out. When it got to the end, I would say, be right back. It would turn into a blue screen while I rewound the cassette in here. And even by that standards, this was outdated. But it was the only thing that I could get the power on. My flip cam couldn't do it. You know, I'm shooting video on one of these. This could not handle it back in the day. This was waterproof too. This could not handle it back in the day. So I had this guy, the cassette in there, and I would rewind it. It would take like 5 minutes to be kind of rewind, right? Dan, do you still have cassettes? There are some cassettes over there. But I think one of these cassettes, I think it's the one that's in here, has my last 90 minutes of live stream on it. It should. It should have the last 90 minutes of me messing around on my live stream from 12 to, oh man, it's almost 12 years now ago, right? So I would do that on the Sharp View Cam, and then I would rewind it back to the beginning and hit record again. Nobody was doing this. Nobody like was making equipment for this. It was so crazy. So crazy. So I don't know what's on these. My prom is on one of these. Here's the bad part. You can only play these in here to the TV, and this was dying, so it was starting to eat the tapes. There was a different format of video cassette where you could put one of these in a bigger cassette, and then you could put that into the VCR. But they didn't make it for High 8, which is super popular. So I don't know how to get my High 8 tapes on to digital. Because somewhere on here, I think it's this one, there's 90 minutes of me live streaming before there was and I'm not a pioneer at this, but there's no like blueprint, or there's no way to sign on and sign off and follow me here, and subscribe, and like people were still afraid of a camera in their face. Ooh, Morgan, my niece, says, "Oh, we went through some of the old VHS tapes that were Ma and Papa's. I don't know why, but one tape had a bunch of naked girls and farmers riding horses. Oh my gosh, that sounds crazy. I wish I was there for all that fun." Oh my gosh, Morgan's my niece, so she's got the other dirt that I have. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I totally recorded the music from radios on cassettes. So I had my, so I had the VHS, or no, I had the cassette player, right? And it was Hot 97.7 FM, and we kept calling and requesting songs in 6th grade. Requesting songs, and it's on record and pause. And I'm just waiting for Digital Underground's Same Song to come on. That's all I wanted to listen to was All Around the World, the Same Song. Because Tupac was tearing it up on that before he was really Tupac. And I remember like, they're like, all right, we're going to play it. And I'd run over there and I'd wait. You'd try to unpause it at the right moment and then pause it again at the end. Or cut off the end of the song. I know, right? The DJ would talk all over everything. Like, I need the intro. I don't need 15 minutes of like, follow me at Dino Robitaille at hot97.7.com. Be caller 10. No, shut up so I could hear the song. But yeah, there was like cassettes of that. Crystal still has all that stuff. Like, I know she's got a bunch of cassettes of that. I was looking at it not too long ago. It was all. Did you have a boombox? I started out with the long skinny one with just the single one, and after a while it was really cool to have big speakers. So at some point I had like big speakers in here, and then it became cool to shrink everything down. You would make a great radio DJ, except for you'd be annoyed like after like 5 minutes, right? But yeah, I mean, it was like when the DJ would talk, I was just like, could you not? And the music became so cheap. Do you guys remember at some point where like Best Buy had just started coming out, and Circuit City was already around, and Best Buy had just come out, and they were like every CD is like $9.99, and like they had $10 CDs for a while. That didn't last long. Yeah, mixtapes were crazy. I'm on here because you can always make me smile. Oh, thank you. I remember like getting like blank tapes for Christmas. I still have blank cassettes. There's still blank cassettes back in there somewhere. Yeah, I had a boombox. My bro box was rad. Oh, I was still looking for something else in here. Hold on. You guys remember this? Oh, it still fit in there. So it's a Hot Wheel car. Gray tote. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know what the gray tote is. And it had a spring in here, and you would squeeze this together, and it would shoot the key out. Oh, I think it's finally dead. Yeah. I think it's finally did. Okay, great tote. Oh my gosh, sorry Marco. You get priority because you think you've known me the longest since I was a child. Well, next to Morgan. I would ask my mom for blank CDs and I would download music through LimeWire. Dude, I don't know where I put it. There's a stack. Okay, so I would get blank CDs by the hundreds and just record all the time. And then finally, here it is. Finally, when that technology ran out, I have one more pile of blank CDs that I'll never use. I will never use these. I don't even... My awesome computer, this guy right here, does not even have a CD player in it. It doesn't. I'm here to say school makes me stress beyond measures and school sucks. I say the advice that my parents gave to me that I did not listen to, and it's the same advice I'll give to you, and you won't listen to it, but it's okay because you're in it, is don't worry about it because it does not matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I did in school. You'll never know. Who cares? But when you're in that situation, you don't think that way, so I get it. But who cares? We used to download on LimeWire, and my dad would get so mad on our computer, would get infected with viruses. I know, right? Or you would download a song, and it was like, I do not have blah, blah, blah with that woman. It would be like a Bill Clinton thing. You're like, no. Napster. I was Napster, too. I did Napster. I did LimeWire. I did Kazaa. But I was computer educated back then. And this was back before there was routers. So here's what would happen, guys. This was like in 2000, right? 1999, 2000. And you would get an internet box and you were really naked to the internet. Pop-ups would happen everywhere. There was no such thing as ad blockers. The only way you could do that is if you got a router. So you would get a router, you would put it in place, but guess what? The router wasn't plug and play. You had to install a disk. You had to know what a WEP was. You had to integrate it in there. Sure, we knew how to do that because I was technically savvy, but you know who doesn't? It's all your family members. So there was so much spyware, so much infected stuff, so much fake spyware that says, give me $9.99 and I'll remove this from your computer even though I installed it on the first place. So before routers were a common thing, it was great, guys. You used to be able to drive around. I had a Wi-Fi detector. It was big like this, and you would open it up, and it would detect open Wi-Fis, and you would drive around because when you bought a router back in the day, it didn't come with any encryption. You know how like now your router, when you first set it up, it already has a password, and you change the password? Nope. Back then, you would go like, my grandson said, I need one of these router things. And he's like, okay, no problem, ma'am. I have them right over here. And then he sells her the router, and she goes and she plugs it in. It comes open. So I can sit out in your front yard, and I can use your internet, and I can see your computer. It was so crazy. There was no IP config. There was nothing back in the day to have any kind of encryption at all. It came open. You had to know how to go to 192.168.1.1 and log in as admin and get into the router and then go in there and shut things down. It was opt out. And it was so crazy. You could just... I remember living in the apartment complex. If my internet was being installed, I'll just try to grab the neighbor's internet because that thing's open. So crazy. But the router did stop a lot of the pop-ups because it would filter out DNS and IP, blah, 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 nerd stuff, right? Okay. Ari's was another musical downloader. It made my computer crash and viruses and pop-ups. I know, right? It was so wild, wild west back then. So wild, wild west back then. War driving. I never did any war driving. MIRC was the biz. Oh my gosh, I remember that. Jess, if you're listening, remember IRQ? You were talking about IRQ the other day. Having your IRQ number memorized. Cap and Trench. Okay, let's see. What bag were we supposed to be looking? What bag were we supposed to be looking in? Because it's 9:30. I know all you guys need to get off to go do something else. There's 30 of you here still. Oh my gosh. Gray tote. What's the gray tote? Is it this thing here? There's a computer in there. What's the gray tote? That thing? ICQ, you mean? Yes, sir. The big gray box. Okay, well, we're already in there. We already opened that up. Wow, 2005 Halloween. We gotta figure out a way to get these tapes off of here, guys. Okay, hold on. I gotta put this away. Your camera bag is on it. My camera bag's over there. There's this camera bag. Oh, this. Oh, we already went through here. This was the old toys, remember? Like the old toy bin. I remember Charles Trippy jumping on Wi-Fi on tour back in the day. Right. You could totally just hop on anybody's Wi-Fi. It was so crazy. I was not here when you did. Oh, sorry, Joel. I had so much great old school stuff in there. Keep going, Dan. I'm enjoying your long story rants. Yeah, I can't stop talking, otherwise the stream dies. Every time I talk, I get another 5 seconds. Dan, those are Cabbage Patch Kids and are probably worth something. I know, Joel. There's some... oh, man, there was some good stuff in there. Original Alf. My internet crashed 45 minutes ago. Oh, my gosh. That's tragic, dude. You should get a table at a swap meet and just sell everything. That's what I want to do. Look, I have all these convention badges. I have so many convention badges, but there's one convention badge. Where's that at? There's one that was really cool that I loved. Kamikaze. So one day... So let me tell you how I got into Comic-Con one day for free. Let me see if I can find the badge. I don't know if I've told this story before. Oh, okay. Here's how I got my Wizard World. Oh, Wizard World isn't here no more. What is it now? It's called something. I got a press pass one time for a comic convention when I was like working at a print shop, and I was like, oh man, let's go to this convention. But like, I don't want to pay for the tickets. So I emailed them and told them that I was from CBQ, Comic Book Quarterly, and I bought comicbookquarterly.com for like $1.99 on GoDaddy, and I just put the CBQ logo on there, and then I took a t-shirt. I have it in the closet. I'll have to find it. I have a CBQ t-shirt, and we pressed t-shirts, and they gave us press passes, and we went there. We got to see Kevin Smith, and like we got to go and like not have to deal with anything because we had press passes. I felt like Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World. It was so fun. We went to California in 2009. I bought my laptop so we could jump on Wi-Fi networks and map directions. I know, remember? Wasn't that the coolest? Wizard World is still a thing that just travels to different cities. It was so big back then. Yeah, see, Meg's, like, I have lots of stuff in that, like, old school stuff. Let me see if I can find the shirt. But anyway, so I felt like I was a Mentos commercial because I was able to get a free press pass. Oh my gosh, all these business cards came out of here. Oh, look what came out. It's by the guys who own Wizard Magazine. Joel, I still have my Wizard issue #1. I remember back in like 91 or so when they were trying to explain to me at the comic book store when I had all my pulls, because I had all my pulls. I was 11. What Wizard Magazine was going to be. And it's a picture of like McFarlane Spider-Man on the front cover with the wizard hat on it. It was so awesome. So awesome. I gotta find it. It's in my box somewhere. What elaborate lie to get a press pass. Dude, Meals, I was like, I popped Mentos and I have this. I gotta find the shirt. I gotta find the shirt. We gotta find the CBQ shirt. Otherwise, Pixar didn't happen. Oh my gosh, so many stories. Check it out. It was a heat transfer. And it said Comic Book Quarterly. I made that, and I put the font, and I put the contour on it, and then I printed it out. And it was gonna be a piece for our inaugural episode of CBQ Comic Book Quarterly. Quarterly. Does that mean I do 4 a year of these things? So I took my $3 shirt, I cut it out, I heat transferred it. And I'm wearing the heck out of the shirt. And that's how I got my press pass to go to Wizard World. There's so many of these. Like somewhere in here I have a 2008 or 9 Comic Con San Diego badge. When you used to be able just to walk in at the end. Oh my gosh, right? Like, oh my gosh. What am I? So there it is. There's Comic Book Quarterly. You're looking at your CEO. Dude, the tickets are probably like $7 or $10 to get in. But I got to go in and like walk through other places. That was kind of cool. There's my yellow badge. That's hilarious. Just Google the name. They're a publisher in Montreal. Call that. Oh my gosh, I should send them my shirt. It's all faded though. It's heat transfer. It's all heat transferred. There's 2 that exist. One from me and one from my friend Chris, because we got 2 passes and went. You the man, Dan. Yeah, way to jip them out of like $12, even though it probably cost that for the shirt. Have a great night, Dan. Thanks for handing out, Crystal. Oh, sorry, I dropped you. Ha. Anyway, that's that. Thank you for a great stream. Thank you for always handing out. I would have been so uncomfortable going at CBQ. Why would you? What does that mean? Why would you not? We were rad. Yeah, Comic Book Quarterly. Come on. Why is that? I don't know what that means. But it was fun. It was the 90s. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the 90s. It was 2009? 2009 maybe? Was that what it said on the badge? Sorry I've been absent. It's been low-key rough. Well, go to bed. Start over. Tomorrow will be good again. So anyway, so that's what had happened. What else? I think we went through everything, and now I've just spread everything out more. And we didn't even try to sell anything tonight, which is fine. I figured tonight we would just hang out. I'd blow off some steam. I'd have the end of my weekend. Tomorrow morning, I'll sell some of the stuff. Do you need Ray? Who needs a sealed Ray? I have one of those squishy stress things, and it's sumo wrestler. And if you have school tomorrow, you should go to bed. It's like midnight your time. So that's basically all that was happening. Tomorrow morning, I'll probably get up and record an episode of the CC Mouse podcast. Yes. I was looking at some of the topics we wrote down. We had this topic thread, and we read all the topics down. Let's see what we're talking about tomorrow. You guys care? A lot of you guys listen to the podcast. Thank you for that, actually. It's been actually really doing really well. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. There it is. Podcast topics. Oh, YouTube Rewind. We're going to talk about this week's YouTube Rewind. Glad to hear. We really enjoy it. Oh, thanks. So crazy. Every week I worry about the podcast, and every week it seems to come out okay. We have a good dynamic. Jess tells a story. I try to make it funny. Okay. YouTube Rewind. Talk about that. Need another live podcast. Those are our favorites. We'll have one probably the week after next when Jess comes back from New York. Okay. I'm going to go. Have a good night. I have a video or two to edit. Yes. Go follow Joel the Geek, please. Like, you guys all do. We're all integrated at this point. But his stuff's fun. Good night, brother. Thanks for hanging out, Marco. I'll talk to you soon. There was like a 30-second delay by the way, guys. Sorry. Trying to stay to land, but Moose is giving me that it's time to go look. Okay, here's what we'll do. It's 9:35 now. We'll end at like 9:55. Let's just wrap it up. Let's all go to bed. We all got stuff to do tomorrow. Let's see. Trip to New York. Oh, some other secret that I don't know if it's been posted live yet, so I won't talk about that. TikTok getting sued. Yeah, YouTube Rewind will do that. Your trip to New York. I need to find a topic that I bring to the table. Like, what do I want to talk about tomorrow? I don't know. I'll find something to talk about. Have a good night, Dan. Hello, good night. Right, man, you guys are dropping like flies. 9:35 is the cutoff time for anybody that wants the live stream out there. That's the cutoff time. It's okay. I'll wrap it up soon. I'll go take a shower, crash out, wake up tomorrow. I'll probably have this back on tomorrow. It sucks because I just want to play music, so maybe I won't live stream because I want to listen to music, and I'll just get a lot of stuff done in here. And I signed up for Instacart. I think we talked about earlier. I signed up for Instacart, so that card should be here, I think, tomorrow or the next day. So I kind of want to make a vlog or something about me trying to go and like do this for the first time because I'm really super nervous and excited at the same time. So I figured, like, why not share it with you so we could all do it together. So I'll figure out how to do that. That'll be interesting. I got some videos to edit. I miss being on maternity leave because I could watch you. Look, just get pregnant again and you get 9 more months plus 16 weeks to hang out with Dan. Morgan. You know? I am here. Oh, Di. Di, why are you staying up so late? Are you listening the whole time? Oh my gosh, my friend. Like, are you sitting on the couch? Are you hanging out in bed? Is your husband listening to me? Hi, I'm sorry. Oh, Di. Okay, I don't know if I think I'm done being entertaining. I think I just want to hang out with you guys for a few more minutes. Let's do that. Let's put some of this stuff back. Drop dead for Oops. Man, I promise I don't look as wrecked as I look. Oh my gosh. I need to fix this lighting. This fell. Oh, there's my stuff. I put away laundry and now I'm sorting presents. Oh, you probably give good presents. I bet your presents are all thoughtful. Bet you have lots of thoughtful presents because you're that kind of person. You look greasy. It's weird because, like, I took a shower this morning, right? But, like, my hair is so fine, but that's what makes a good mohawk. But the price is that, like, it doesn't want to hold any stuff. Our friend Terry has this great thick hair, and she's like, oh, I wash it, like, twice a week. And, like, she can do bloop, and it stays there, and it looks great. My hair just makes it, I'm right in a day. So, when I wake up in the morning, I gotta go shower if I want to make my hair nice because it won't fan out because it like carries the burden of whatever's in it, and it's frustrating. What made you start doing a mohawk? I really didn't have many like options for my hair. I had spiky hair because my hair is so fine. Like, I can't comb it to the side. It has no body to it. It doesn't want to do a wave or anything. Honestly, it's this. This is my hair. It sucks. It's either fun or like this. So it doesn't want to, like, you can't cut layers underneath it and make it stand up. It doesn't care. So one day I just shaved the sides of my head and just made a mohawk, and that was 10 years ago. I poked myself in the eye during that bit right there, and that kind of sucked. You're the greatest. Oh, thank you. Dan, your podcast for the podcast should be Insomnia. Oh, your city. I don't know how to make Insomnia fun. Man, I really poked myself in the eye. Look at it's all red. Man, who says my job's not dangerous? I have McDonald's gift cards. Right there, $1.73 value. That's a stomach ache. I've been really good. I had a cheeseburger the other day, but I haven't had fast food in like weeks. Oh man, my eyes. You can brag about how well the pens are doing. Yeah, despite injuries. We have lots of injuries right now too. Let me turn off this other mic. Is this the mic I'm talking to? It is. Yeah, we have a lot of injuries right now, too. We're not doing too bad. At least we're not doing as bad as your Red Wings, eh? So, oh man, you're on this. Are you doing both Postmates and Instacart? Okay, so I signed up for... What did I sign up for? Here, hold on. Hold on, Morgan. Oh, I need to put me over here. Instacart? Okay. I signed up for this one, and I have... Oh, how do I move that better? So I signed up for this one, and I think I have a card coming from this one, because the Stater Brothers is right next to my house, and so is Aldi's. I don't know if we have Ralph's anymore. We don't have that. I don't have cards. Like, how do I shop for people at Costco and Smart and Final? I don't have those cards. Albertson's on the other side of the town. Bevmo's in Palmdale. But they say you make a lot of money if you sell alcohol. Food for Stamps is over on the other side of town. We have a Superior right up the street. So I have that one coming. Go Caps. Dude, your Caps are tearing it up, Shannon. But there's also a stigma of everybody who usually wins the conference loses in the playoffs. So watch out. Okay, so I have that, and then I have Postmates. Okay, I have a card coming from here, but here's what I saw about Postmates. On Postmates, it looks like it's just like... Is it just food? I don't want to deliver food to people, you know? We looked at the fact you don't have Ralph's last time. That's right. Thanks for being my brain. They didn't make you go to like a meeting to get the stuff. No, but it said that there was a place in Corona. There was a place in Corona that did it. And then, here, let's turn this off. Or it said it was going to mail you the cart. And then it sent me a... Damn. See, here's the thing. It's $23.99 for a White Claw 12-pack. Those are $16. So I get it. That's how they're making their money. $3 for a bottle of water. See, I'd rather go like... But like, where do I get this from? It doesn't matter? Or what? Anyway, so I don't want to go get people's fast food. DoorDash made me go to a meeting where I got the card. They explained the app and how to pick up the food and deliver it, and then they gave us swag. They told me that mine's in the mail coming towards me. I didn't want to go to Corona. So I have that, and then there was shipped, and this is the one I like the best. But I'm waiting for them to review my application. I had to give a video application. where they made me like answer questions. I put up my hair and I talked and I tried to look like I was in 3D, and like I talked about how fun I would be and like how everybody would love me if I brought them their stuff, and then they still haven't gotten back to me, and it's been like a month. But Instacart, my cart said it was in the mail. So that's the tea. Okay, let's wrap up. Let's wrap up the live stream. Let's wrap up the live stream, guys. Let me find where I'm at. Let's get rid of this off the screen. Poof. Let me put me back centered. Whoa. And that's it. I watched someone who did shipped. Yeah, see, I want to do that. That'll be fun. I applied for some other jobs too. Good night. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you for coming and hanging out on the live stream. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun, even though like this is just my life and I try to make it interesting, or I'm just me, and I thank you for hanging out and coming back tomorrow probably to watch me sell a bunch of stuff on eBay. We'll actually talk about eBay. I've done a lot of years of eBay stuff, so I'm pretty good at eBay, so I can help you guys if you guys have any eBay questions, right? So I know we're about 20 seconds delayed on here. Anytime, Dan. Can't wait for more live streams. Thank you. Thank you. Moose and I say good night. Thanks for the live stream. Well, thanks for hanging out. Like and subscribe. I'm only kidding when I say that. Go to bed. Have a good night. Man, I look wiped out. Okay. All right. Do you read comments? Like, I've read every comment that everybody's typed here, then yes. Postmates is just food. I don't want to do food. I don't like angry food people. I'd work in a restaurant, but I don't know if I want to deliver people that are mad that their gordita crunch did or did not have tomatoes on it. Okay, you guys have a good night, and I will see you next live stream. Bye. Podcast comments. I read them in the Facebook and stuff. They don't let me comment on Podbean. So if you want your comment answered, your best bet is to show up to the live stuff. Bye. Bye, Di. Bye, Morgan. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Now it's time to say goodbye to my live stream. RFSDAN. I have no finish. Oh my gosh, what is my life?